Hello, this is the second part of What If Naruto and Sasuke Were the Twin Dragons of Konoha. Let's begin. Team 7 along with their sensei now were nearing the gates of Konoha. Our blonde shinobi was very happy now for two things. Well, one thing is he was able to break the guild wall of Ino, and she became happy. Well, second thing is he just finished his C-rank mission turned A-rank successfully without much hindrance. Alright my sweet little genin, we just completed our A-rank mission. I will file my report to Hokage-sama. You can get to your home and relax. You will most probably have a week off until we take new missions, said Kakashi with one of his signature eye smiles. Kakashi-sensei, what about our training? And what about the other things we have to discuss with Hokage Gigi? Asked Naruto a bit doubtfully. Oh yeah. Thank you for reminding me, Naruto, I just forgot it. Okay, Sasuke and Ino, you both can leave while me and Naruto will discuss few things with Hokage-sama, said Kakashi. No, sensei. I won't even Sasuke be present over there because we can't have secrets between us. Also, Ino is in our team, so even she should know, said Naruto firmly. Okay. As you wish, Naruto. Let's head to the Hokage's building, said Kakashi. As they started to walk towards the Hokage's building, Ino's head was spinning with lot of doubts. She wasn't understanding what is going. What are these people even talking about? I am not understanding anything, were thoughts of the blonde kunoichi. After thinking herself for a while, she couldn't bear it anymore. Alright, this is it. I will just ask them what they are talking about. Sasuke-kun. What is it you people are talking about? Asked Ino in an innocent way. Well, it's a matter concerning about Naruto here. It's not my place to tell about it. You should ask him, said Sasuke while he pointed his finger towards Naruto. On listening his name, Naruto quickly turned around towards his teammates. Did you people say something about me? Asked Naruto. Ino here wants to know about your secret, Naruto, said Sasuke in his stoic voice. It's nothing like that. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to, said Ino as she waved her hands mentioning it's nothing. It's not like I don't want to. It will be a long talk, so we will talk about it after we speak with Gigi. What do you say? Said Naruto. Sure, it's fine, said Ino. After that they marched towards the Hokage office. As they went into the office, they walked towards Hokage's room. Kakashi then knocked on the door. Come in, said the old Hokage. Kakashi and their team opened the door and entered the office. Hey Gigi, how have you been? Asked Naruto. I am fine, Naruto-kun. How did your mission go? Asked Hiruzen. Actually, Hokage-sama, I would like to speak about the mission with you, said Kakashi, seeking the attention of the old man in the room. Oh, please go ahead, Kakashi, said Hiruzen. After that, Kakashi then explained the whole thing about their mission. And during our fight with Zabuza, Naruto used his Sharingan to free me from his water prison. Listening this, Hiruzen's face was lit up with surprise. Kakashi then continued. Apparently, Hokage-sama, Naruto doesn't possess a normal Sharingan, he possesses Manjikyu Sharingan. He used it to defeat Zabuza during his fight with him, said Kakashi. Wait, what? Naruto-kun has Manjikyu Sharingan, said Hiruzen as his tobacco pipe fell down from his mouth. Yes, Hokage-sama. What I am saying is real. And also, Sasuke here used the lightning jutsu similar to Raikage and killed 100 bandits in an instant. Though their skills were nowhere near that of Sasuke, him killing them all in an instant was a remarkable feat for an Academy fresh genin, said Kakashi. I would like to have a word with you, Kakashi, personally, said Hiruzen as he stressed at the lost word normally. The genins then walked out of the Hokage's room. Inside the room, Kakashi, I think Naruto-kun and Sasuke-kun are much more capable of being genin. What do you say? Asked the old Hokage. Hi Hokage-sama. Although I don't know much about Sasuke, Naruto possessing the Menkyu and able to use it makes him a far stronger shinobi. I don't know what he did to Zabuza, but he placed a strong genjutsu, I guess. With a blink of eye, Zabuza collapsed in their fight as Naruto emerged victorious, said Kakashi. Can you evaluate both of them and accurately test their skills, Kakashi? Asked Hiruzen. Hokage-sama, Naruto possesses immense skill for his age. Probably a jonin. He will be able to beat most shinobi around when it comes to a battle. But he is still academy fresh and needs lot of experience the field. If you still wish me to evaluate him, I will do. And as for Sasuke, let me make this clear, I can barely keep up to his speed even when I use my Sharingan and that lightning jutsu of his. Although, he physically gets exhausted using it. He will able to hold it for utmost 20 minutes if pressured. His speed might be able to make it up for me if we both duel. So either of them beating me in a duel is not impossible nor easy. I can give a fair battle to them. They right now only lack experience. Over the time passes, they both will be the most feared shinobi in the elemental nations. Don't ask me why, but this feeling I am having about them is a hunch, Hokage-sama. Oh, and by the way, Naruto has nearly mastered the legendary interceptor fist of Madara Uchiha, said Kakashi with a smile on his face at the last part. Hiruzen was now about to fall with the information overload jutsu he got from Kakashi. He came out of his thoughts and steadied himself. All right, Kakashi. What do you think of doing with them right now? Asked Hiruzen. Honestly, Hokage-sama, seeing the jutsu Naruto did, he already completed his affinity training most probably. I feel the same goes for Sasuke. I will give them some more jutsus to train so that they can add some more to their ninjutsu arsenal. As for Ino, I would like to teach her genjutsu as of now. Her chakra reserves aren't that bad nor that good either. She still has a lot of potential since she is having excellent chakra control. She completed the tree walking exercise in a single day. She can also be a good medic, if she wishes to, said Kakashi. All right, Kakashi, thank you for your report, and you and your team will have a week off, since you just came from an A-rank mission. You can leave now. And can you send Naruto once inside? I need to talk to him, said Hiruzen. Kakashi turned away and dug his pocket to take out his favorite orange color book and sunk himself in it. All right, guys, I had my talk with Hokage-sama. Oh, and Naruto, Hokage-sama wants to see you. Ja-ni, said Kakashi as he left the Hokage building. Think it will take me some time to explain few things to Gigi here. How about you both go and hang out for a while I go in there? Said Naruto with a chuckle at the last part. Boy, he sure knew how to annoy Sasuke a lot. Sasuke now twitched at his friend. Naruto, you are doing this on purpose to set us both, aren't you? I can see through that very clearly, thought Sasuke. However, to his surprise, Ino said a no. It's okay, Naruto. I will wait for you. Sasuke-kun can go home if he wishes to, said Ino cheerily. Actually, yes, I want a hot soak. We'll come by your place soon, Naruto, said Sasuke as he left the building. Naruto turned to Ino and gave her a bright smile as he said, okay, Ino, we'll be back soon. With Hokage. You called me Gigi? Asked Naruto. Ah. Naruto-kun. I actually wanted to reveal something to you. You see, do you remember the nine-tailed fox attack on Konoha? Asked Hiruzen. Yeah. I do. I also know that it is sealed inside me, said Naruto as he touched his stomach. Hiruzen was really going to faint now. One mission. And just one mission. Naruto was now grown superficially. He was thinking such things in his head now. He then came out of his daze. So have you been talking to QB lately then? And what else do you know? Asks Hiruzen. Me and Kyubi fist bumped and we are sort of partners now. He is really, really good, you know, Gigi. Though all he does is laze around and curl like a furball. He really is good guy, said Naruto the last part with smile. Naruto-kun, are you sure? Do you really think we can trust Kyubi? He is known only for destruction and no as a figure of hatred. Asked Hiruzen nervously. He was afraid if Naruto was being manipulated by Kyubi. Gigi, you don't have to fear about this. Even if it comes to be a threat to Konoha, I will be able to tame it with Manjikyu. I am saying this only to make you better. He is a really good person and even considers me a friend. You don't have to fear him. Alright, but be careful, Naruto-kun. If there is nothing, you can leave, Naruto-kun, and also, do you wish to speak about this with anyone else? Or already did you speak with anyone else? Asked Hiruzen. No, Gigi. I wish to talk about this to only my team, as for that matter. I don't want to talk to others about this, said Naruto. Alright then, you are dismissed, Naruto-kun, said the old Hokage. Naruto now came back to the hallway of the building. He was having his hands in his jumpsuit pockets and was now walking coolly. Inside Naruto's mind. You know that you don't need to tell to the others about me, right? Asked Kyubi. It's not like I need to. I want to since I trust them, said Naruto in return. As you wish, brat, but don't ask me if you ruin or mess things up, said Kurama. Back to normal world. So did your talk with the Hokage over yet? Asked Ino. Yeah, it's done. Let's head back to my apartment. I am actually starving. You can grab a bite if you want to, said Naruto. Yes, sure, Naruto. I can't refuse your cooking. I guess I will come by and cleared myself with that secret of yours, said Ino in her cheery usual tone. As she said that, both Ino and Naruto left to his apartment. They were already tired now and wanted to rest a bit, and of course wanted a meal too. The past 1 week was stressful to them. As they hopped on the rooftops in Ninja Manor, both Ino and Naruto arrived to his apartment now. Naruto slowly opened his apartment as he slid his key into the apartment's door. He then went inside as Ino walked in behind him. I will just get myself a shower, Ino. I will be back. Make yourself comfortable, said Naruto. He then used the most familiar hand sign Ino knew now. Just after that, a clone appeared beside him. Hey buddy, can you cook something for Ino here? I am a bit tired, said the original. Alright boss, shall I make some rice balls and onigiri? Said the clone. That sounds good. What do you say, Ino? Would you like to have some rice balls with onigiri? Asked original Naruto. Ino was now a bit surprised. She only thought that shadow clones can only be used in ninja combat to increase one's number and strength. But here she is seeing a certain blonde ninja using it to cook. She then slipped into a daze thinking of other uses of the shadow clones. Naruto was now waving at her as he got close to her to check she was okay. Hey Ino, are you alright? Naruto asked her. Ino then quickly got out of her daze to find a certain blonde ninja very close to here. Like very close. They were like only few inches away from each other. She could feel his breathing. Ino now had turned as red as a tomato and was blushing bright red. She felt herself heat up. Yes, she was the attractive and a pretty kunoichi who is very bold. But never once had she found her very close, like this with a boy. So this reaction is expected. Naruto was. Naruto. He was as oblivious as ever and was now noticing Ino get red. He touched her forehead and asked, Is something wrong, Ino? You are burning up. You have fever or something? Should we go to hospital? Asked Naruto with lot of concern in his voice. Of course I am heating here. Though Ino. It's okay, I am fine. said Ino as she stuttered. It was now Naruto backed away from her. Now he was in a safe distance. Well, you see, you were spacing out. So, I didn't understand what to do, said Naruto sheepishly as he rubbed the back of his head. How look like my clone is already on the job, said Naruto as he pointed towards the clone that was now cooking in his kitchen. Fine. I will just have a quick shower. Make yourself comfortable, Ino, said Naruto. He then left his living room and went in to take a shower. Ino was now actually feeling something different. She couldn't help but be angry on herself for blushing so hard like that. If it was any other person than Naruto, they would have certainly teased her more. Now thinking about the blonde, she couldn't help but feel so pleasant. His presence itself makes things calm and warm around her. She always felt like a butterfly that can do whatever it wants when she was with him. Like when he asked her if she is ill or they should get her to hospital before, she didn't understand why he was so caring about her. Maybe he was just being a good friend, or so she thought. Ino started to take a look around his house now. Though she visited his house quite a few times, she never looked around much. Whenever she came here, it would be either for the purpose of mission or to call him and Naruto for training. Now that she was alone, she started to look around. As she moved around, she saw a photo on his stand. It was the photo they took on the day their team was formed. She took the photo and absent-mindedly waked around the living room. She didn't pay attention to her surroundings and then bumped herself into the fridge, causing the photo to fall down and the frame to break apart from the photo. You okay, Ino? Asked the clone Naruto. Ouch. That hurts. Guess I need to pay much attention to my surroundings, said Ino. She then rubbed her head and then bent over to take the photo and the frame. But she found something there. Beside the Genin team photo was a scroll, which probably looked like a sealing scroll. It was tied into a knot by some sort of thread. It probably fell from the top of fridge or something. Ino, being Ino, tried to open it. She tried a lot but couldn't budge that knot and open the scroll. What is there in this scroll, was the thought of Ino. She was broken from her thoughts when the clone talked to her. Food is ready, you can have it, said the clone. I will wait for Naruto to come so that we can eat together, said Ino. Great, I am talking to his clone and referring his name to himself to sit and eat with him, thought Ino. That sounds good, said the clone. He then poofed out of existence. As she sat there in the living room, her thoughts went back to the scroll she was having now. What is there so much secretive about it? Only Naruto knew about it. She was becoming curious more and more now. Her thoughts were broken by an all-familiar voice. Hey, Ino. The food is going cold. I guess we need to eat before it loses its taste, said Naruto. Ino then turned back to see Naruto sitting at his dining table as he motioned her to come and eat. Ino then sat up from her position and sat along with him to eat. Sorry for being a bit late, Ino. Thanks for waiting for me, said Naruto. It's not a big deal. Hey, actually I have something that has been bugging me for quite a while. Can you help me with it? Asked Ino. Sure, tell me what it is, said Naruto. You see, I found that small scroll over there. I tried to open it but it won't. Can you tell me what it is? Asked Ino curiously. Oh. It was given to me by Hokage Gigi for my birthday when I was a kid. It had the first taijutsu stance I practiced when I was a kid, said Naruto. But you should be able to open it. Why couldn't you? Asked Naruto. I don't know. But who cares? I found the answer I need now. I am feeling free. Let's eat our food, shall we? Asked Ino in a cheery tone. Yes, sure, said Naruto. They then dug into their meal and filled their empty stomachs. Ino liked his cooking for some reason. It was not so delicious or so bad, but it was good. Naruto, actually I wanted to ask you something, said Ino as she felt embarrassed about the thing she was going to ask. Yeah, shoot it, Ino, said Naruto. Can you teach me how to cook? Asked Ino with some pink hue on her cheeks. Wait. You really wish me to teach you cooking? Asked Naruto. Yeah, I do. I need to learn how to cook, right? I mean, I am growing up too, said Ino sheepishly. Sure, Ino. I will teach you. I am more like a hands-on type rather than book-reading type. So I guess you will be okay with that when I teach you, said Naruto. Ino nodded her head and felt happy to be finally able to learn how to cook. It wasn't like she couldn't learn cooking from her mom. But she felt it would be nice to have his company while she learns cooking from him. Ask her why. Even she doesn't know. So I guess I need to reveal you about the things we were talking back there, said Naruto. Ino nodded her head. She need to know what is going on. Naruto then pumped chakra into his eyes. He then opened the eyes to reveal his 3-tomo Sharingan. Ino understood by now that Naruto has Sharingan. After seeing him fight Zabuza in the Wave Country, she understood that he possessed Sharingan. Listen carefully, Ino. What we are going to talk now should only be between us both. After watching my fight with Zabuza of the Mist, you might have come to know that I am having Sharingan. Don't ask me why I am having it if I am not an Uchiha. Even I don't know the reason behind it. Now watch my eyes closely, said Naruto as he pumped more chakra into his eyes. His tomos started to spin wildly and the crimson-red eyes were changing their appearance. It had black shuriken in the center and a circle around it in which the 3-tomo lied. Ino looked into Naruto's eyes. They were different than any other Sharingan. Of course, she doesn't know much about the Uchiha clan nor their Sharingan. She just saw some pictures of Sharingan she read in the library. She only saw the 3-tomo Sharingan Naruto showed before. So she became curious about it. She already knew that Sharingan is capable of copying jutsus and also they can cast genjutsu, but what she is seeing now is different. Naruto, why is your Sharingan so different? I don't know much about the Sharingan, but I read about it in the books. But none of the images I saw had a Sharingan like yours, asked Ino while she said what she knew about the Sharingan. This is called Manjikyu Sharingan, Ino. This is the most powerful stage of the Sharingan. It grants me the ability to perform several things that normal Sharingan users with 3-tomo can't do. I still don't know how to use it to its full potential yet. But after that fight I had back with Zabuza, I need to learn about how to use it. Also, the more I use the Manjikyu, the weaker my eyesight gets. If overuse, I may get totally blind, said Naruto a bit cautiously at the end. So I need to restrict its use to minimum and use it only if it calls a life and death situation, said Naruto. And there's one more thing I need to say you, Ino, Naruto said in a grim voice. What is it, Naruto? Asked Ino. Naruto quickly changed his eyes back into 3-tomo Sharingan. He then seriously looked into the eyes of Ino. Why are you staring at me like that? Asked Ino. As soon as she asked that, Ino found herself in a sewer and she was beside Naruto. Naruto, where are we? Is this some sort of genjutsu? Asked Ino confused. This is my mindscape, Ino. I brought you here for a reason, said Naruto. Well, tell, what is it? Why are you so serious about it? Said Ino. Naruto gave his hand to her, telling her to catch his. As soon as she caught his hand, they both ended in front of a cage that has a paper which had a kanji that said seal. Behind the cage she saw a big orange fox with big whiskers on its mouth who was sleeping very peacefully. It was the size of a mountain at least. It had those big teeth that were sharp enough to tear away its prey into shreds. Seeing all of these, only one thing came to her mind. It was the giant demon fox known as Kyubi that created havoc in their village 13 years ago. It was this fox that took away Yondaime Hokage's life when he killed it. This can't be the Kyuubi, right? No, it can't be. It was killed that night, thought Ino. Seeing its feral and predatory features sent shivers down Ino's spine. She was afraid now. A lot. Naruto T, this is Kyuubi, right? Why are we here? Wasn't it Ki killed that D-Day? Asked Ino, stuttering because of fear. No, Ino. Kurama is a huge source of chakra, with conscious. Even if it is obliterated, it will gain its chakra back, and gain its normal form. It wasn't killed that day. It was sealed into a newborn baby, who is me. I am a prison to it who holds him from escaping technically. People like me are called Jinchuriki. Since the Kyuubi is sealed in me, the adults in Konoha despise me. They saw me as the Kyuubi reincarnate who took away their loved one's life. You have every right to hate me, Ino. After listening this, you most probably want to despise me like everyone else, huh? Said Naruto sadly as he hung his head low while saying the last part. As he said that, he brought her out of his mindscape. Kurama, though slept, heard everything Naruto said. He could sense negative emotions like sadness and fear from the blonde girl. He was now afraid that Ino would also start to despise Naruto like everyone. Now both Naruto and Ino were back to normal world now. Why, Naruto, why did they do this to you? Why did you have to carry your burdens all alone? Even after all of that happened, you never gave up. You kept going forward. Even after all the ill treatment you had, you never lost the path of humanity. You were always kind and concerned about others. Thought Ino as tears started to roll down her eyes. She sat there crying until Naruto noticed her. He didn't understand if she was crying out of fear or anything else. He couldn't see her cry. He slowly started to go near her hesitatingly. What if she is crying out of fear? What if she hates me now and doesn't want to see me, thought Naruto. But he took the gamble. He went near her. As soon as he got close to her, he cupped her cheeks with his hands and wiped those tears of her face. Ino lifted her head up and saw him as soon as she felt his touch. She then latched onto him and held him in a tight embrace. She was all over him now. She cried more now. Naruto, I don't hate you. I can never do that. But why, Naruto? Why did they do this to you? You shouldn't have suffered like that. Why did you keep your suffering to yourself all the time? Even after all the horrible things I did to you, you are here now, to console me. I am really sorry. Ino was cut off before she could talk by Naruto. Shoo. Calm down, Ino-chan. It's not your fault. Besides, I didn't suffer that long, though. I had Sasuke, Irika-sensei, Old Man Tucci, I am Nichin, Kakashi-sensei, and now I am having you too. I am not alone anymore. You people are here for me. So don't worry anymore, said Naruto as he tightened his embrace around her. But don't you feel bad about Kyuubi being sealed in you? Aren't afraid that it will kill you someday and come out? Asked Ino as she laid in his embrace. Ino-chan. Kyuubi has a name, you know. It's Kurama. He might be looking so fearful and harsh, but he is good, you know. He is gentle too. We are friends too. You don't have to be afraid of him, Ino-chan. Even if he wants to free himself from me, which he will not, I can use my Manjikyu Sharingan to control him. You shouldn't feel so afraid, said Naruto. Ino was now surprised. Naruto says that Kyuubi is his friend and he is a gentle guy when the world hails him as a being of fear, hatred, and destruction. She was confused now. She quickly lifted herself up and was now seeing Naruto in the eyes. Naruto, are you saying the truth? The Nine-Tails is a good guy? And you both are friends too? Asked Ino, a bit confused and a bit surprised. Yes, Ino-chan, do you trust me? Asked Naruto. Yeah, I trust you, Naruto. Why did you ask? Asked Ino. Just hold my hand and look into my eyes, said Naruto. Okay, said Ino as she held Naruto's hands and looked into his eyes. I will take you to Kurama now. How about you talk to him and get rid of your fear, said Naruto with a smile on his face. Okay, but you will be there, right? With me? Asked Ino. Of course, said Naruto. After that, Ino held his hand and looked into his eyes. Naruto's eyes quickly turned crimson red, showing his Sharingan. Ino and Naruto were now in his mindscape again. In front of them was Cage, and behind it was Kurama. Oi Kurama, wake up, said Naruto. What is it, Naruto? I am sleeping here, can't you see me? Said Kurama in his feral tone. How long will you sleep? You are always curled up inside those tails of yours and sleeping, said Naruto. A powerful beast like me won't listen to a brat like you, said Kurama in an annoyed tone as he still slept. Well, I was thinking of to introduce you to someone here. Ino-chan came here to meet you, said Naruto. Fine, said Kurama as he got up and stood behind the cage. To say Ino is surprised is an understatement. All she heard about the beast in front of her was it was a being of destruction and hatred. But here she is now seeing it converse with her fellow blonde like a friend who is getting annoyed by his antics. So the blonde female here wished to meet me, said Kyubi. Ah no. I am, stuttered Ino. I can understand you, but you don't have to fear me, little one, said Kurama for the first time in a concerned tone. Really, Kurama? You always speak with me very harsh. But when it comes to girls here you are a softy. Huh, said Naruto. I am Ino Yamanaka. Nice to meet you, said Ino now firmly. Well, my name is Kurama. As much as I loathe humans around, I like few of them. Now you are one of them too, said Kurama with a smirk. All right, I am going to sleep, but before going I would like to say something to you, Naruto, said Kurama in a secretive tone. Naruto nodded his head and then towards Ino. Ino. You see, we are going to have some serious talk now, which you shouldn't be part of, said Naruto. Ino nodded herself and closed her eyes now. She respected his personal space. She has now successfully established a psyche connection with Naruto now. Being a Yamanaka, it made it more easier for her. As she opened her eyes, she came to the normal world and saw Naruto sitting in front of her. He still closed his eyes as he is talking to Kurama now. With Kurama. Naruto. I can help with the problem of your Manjikyu Sharingan. Use my chakra when you are using Sharingan. It will rapidly heal your eyes simultaneously as you use it. But there is a catch to it. At present, with the body you possess now, you can handle only 3 taels of my chakra. As the taels increase, the density of my chakra increases along with those taels. So there will be a time limit for using your Manjikyu now. I can say that you can use your Manjikyu's abilities continuously for 5 to 10 minutes maybe. But as we train, your body will slowly develop and will let you access more of my chakra. I wanted to say you that. According to me, your Manjikyu is pretty different than other Uchiha I have seen, said Kurama. Wait, does that mean I am an Uchiha? I didn't know that, asked Naruto confusedly. Yes, Naruto, your chakra is similar to once the man controlled me. It is like an Uchiha's. The chakra you have now to contain me is as strong and as ominous as of Madara Uchiha, the one who summoned and controlled me to fight Hashirama Senju, stated Kurama. As time passes and the rate at which you learn things, you will be stronger than Madara. If there is any Uchiha whom I despise the most, it will be him, said Kurama. Wait, what? Really, I am an Uchiha? I never knew that. Then one of my parents must be an Uchiha, right? Do you know them? Asked Naruto. No, Naruto, I don't know who your parents are, lied Kurama smoothly. Okay, guess I don't get to know them today, said Naruto. So when do we start our training, Kurama? Asked Naruto. It's up to you, Naruto. I will be here only to guide you, said Kurama. Okay. We will start it tomorrow since we have a week off, said Naruto. Fine by me, said Kurama. Naruto then exited his mindscape and came back to the normal world. Ino was now intently staring at him. So all good with Kurama? Asked Ino. Yeah, everything is fine. Hey, how about we both hang out for today since the day is still lit? Asked Naruto. I'm sure. Where shall we go? Asked Ino. Leave it to me, I know a perfect place to enjoy this day, said Naruto. Both of them then left his apartment and now headed to the ramen stand that Naruto is addicted to. As they reached there, Ino facepalmed. Knowing Naruto, he will bring everyone to this place only, but nothing is there to complain. I am understanding why he calls ramen as food of gods now. Though Ino, as she chuckled to herself. Ino was crying mere moments ago. But now she is laughing and is back to her cheer self. All because of a blonde Uzumaki or an Uchiha. She likes his company a lot. Why do you think so? She surely is going to enjoy today. Naruto was now walking towards the training grounds to train with his Sharingan, the Kyuubi talked about yesterday. He was very much excited about training with his Sharingan. Hey, how about I also get Sasuke with me to train? That sounds like a good idea, thought Naruto. He immediately changed his course and went towards Sasuke's house. He was a ninja after all, so he was very quick. He knocked Sasuke's door and Sasuke opened the door groggily as he woke up from his sleep just now. He woke up by the sounds of knocking his door. What is it, Naruto? Why are you here so early in the morning, Naruto? Asked Sasuke. Of course it is very early, it is 5 a.m. in the morning. Well, you see I am training today. Wanted to get you so that you can train too, said Naruto. Okay, hold there a minute, I will get ready. Training with Naruto was always an exciting thing for Sasuke. He always wanted to train with his Sharingan with a training partner. Because of the recent events and revelations, he found a partner. None other than Naruto himself. And there is a possibility that Naruto will be his sensei in teaching all exploits of Sharingan. He then walked inside as he got dressed in his ninja wear and came out. Both of them marched to the Team 7 training ground. They got there and both of them went into the middle. At Team 7 training grounds. Sasuke, actually I wanted to say you something. I actually wanted to say it to you for a long time. Sorry for not telling sooner, said Naruto as he rubbed his neck a bit sheepishly. Wait, there is more than Sharingan he kept as a secret. Kami, why does Naruto is full of secrets? It is exploding my brain. But then again, I guess everyone has their secrets and want their personal space, thought Sasuke. Sasuke was actually quite matured and sensible for his age, so he respected people's opinion and their private matters. You see, I am the Jinchuriki of Kyuubi. He goes by the name Kurama, said Naruto as he trailed off into his explanation and then told everything he knew about Kurama. He also mentioned that they both were friends and will now help them with their training. After listening the whole thing, Sasuke was not so much surprised. He had his suspicions on him for a while. People despising him and calling him demon and fox kind of nicknames, his birthday being the same day the Kyuubi being defeated, summed all of his doubts, and he thought that he and the Kyuubi were related. But he was surprised when Naruto said that he and Kyuubi are friends. He was assured that he need not fear it since Kurama and him were on good terms. So, you hold Kyuubi in you and never cared to tell me until today, said Sasuke a bit childishly, only to rile the blonde up. Whoa, wait on. I learned about that when we were in Wave. I only said about this to Ino and you. Not even Kakashi-sensei knows about it, said Naruto as he waved hands gesturing it was not a big deal. Fine, let's drop it. So what are we training today? Asked Sasuke. I was wondering if we can work on your taijutsu today with some tweaks, said Naruto. He then got into a different stance. It looked more like a defensive one rather than offensive type, or so he thought. This style is called Flash Fist. I developed it. It is still in progressing stage. When used normally it will be only defensive, but when you are as fast as lightning it will be the strongest shield and sharpest spear, said Naruto as he stressed it as fast as lightning part. Gears started to run in Sasuke's mind. After thinking for a while, he understood what Naruto meant. You mean to use the dash, said Sasuke as Naruto said what he wanted to say. Yes, you will have to use the lightning jutsu you have now. Yours is not like that of Raikage. It is not defensive, as it can be penetrated through strong wind jutsu, since wind has an upper hand over lightning. So we will incorporate my taijutsu into your lightning jutsu. You will be very quick enough to use it offensively, while you will also be able to defend or evade things coming onto you in taijutsu specifically, said Naruto. But before we start your training, name that jutsu of yours, please. It is hard to refer it without any name, said Naruto while he rubbed his head sheepishly. HN. It is all because of you. The other day I successfully completed this jutsu and was about to name it when you dragged me to the Ichiraku's, telling we will have to celebrate first. After that I never thought of naming it, said Sasuke in a monotone voice. Flashback 1 week before Genin team placements. Sasuke and Naruto were now standing on Uchiha clan training grounds. Sasuke was panting. A lot, actually. They were working on a jutsu, actually Sasuke is. They recently learned about their chakra affinities. Sasuke had lightning as primary affinity while fire and water was his secondary affinity. On the other hand, Naruto had wind as his primary affinity while water and fire were his secondary affinities. Both of them were gifted with 3 affinities. It is very rare to find 3 affinities in an individual. Hell, they didn't even get their Genin team placements until now. Arg! Why am I not able to form that lightning shroud completely around me? Naruto, you sure I can do this? Asked Sasuke irritatingly. It has been about 6 months since he started to mimic a jutsu like that of Raikage. However, he couldn't use it as a defense. He understood that much. He only liked the aspect of gaining a lot of speed and reflexes with the lightning shroud covered around him. He is almost complete in learning the jutsu. But he only had one issue. Every time he activated the lightning chakra shroud around him, which was purple in color and sparked all along, would stay around him and then disappear within 2 to 3 seconds. He didn't understand why though. Hey Sasuke, I have an idea. You are basically dispersing lightning chakra into a cloak around you, right? Asked Naruto. Yes, why do you ask? Asked Sasuke. Well, try it like this. Make the chakra move around your body constantly. When you activate the jutsu, check it this way once, said Naruto. Okay. I will try, said Sasuke. He then activated the chakra cloak and then visualized the chakra to be moving around his body. To his surprise, it worked. It really worked. He is now able to maintain the cloak without it disappearing in 2 to 3 seconds. He held it like that for a while. But it soon disappeared after a minute or 2. He was not able to constantly keep the chakra moving, so he needs to practice it. Wow. Naruto, how come this is working when it didn't work before? I am sure if I practice it for a while I will get the hold of this jutsu, asked Sasuke very curiously. You see, that cloak is made purely of lightning. We know that electricity in the form of lightning can't be in rest, so when you formed the cloak earlier before, the electricity remained at rest, so it immediately discharged. Understood, buddy, said Naruto. Yeah, I did. You know something, Naruto, you are much smarter than me, but till date I don't understand why you always perform average or on the borderline in class, said Sasuke. Well, you see, I feel the lessons in academy are boring and it is too much of a hassle for me to learn and remember theoretical things. I am more like a hands-on type guy. We both know that, stated Naruto. Okay, I wish to test. Before completing his sentence, he started to fall as he felt dizzy. Naruto quickly went to catch him and he caught him. Whoa! Think you are having exhaustion. That jutsu sure did take a lot of chakra out of you. I guess we need to work on our chakra control more, said Naruto as he straightened up Sasuke and supported him to stand. Yeah, I guess it did. I should find this jutsu a name, said Sasuke weakly. Who cares, we will celebrate now, and we are going to Ichiraku's, my treat, said Naruto. Okay. I can't pass on a free meal, said Sasuke. They both then walked away from their ground marching towards the Ichiraku's. Flashback end. Present. I guess it was my fault then. Why don't we name it now? How does Purple Shroud sound like? I mean, it is purple in color, said Naruto. That actually sounds good. Purple Shroud sounds nice to me. Okay, it is decided. Purple Shroud is the name of my jutsu, said Sasuke in his stoic voice. Now let's get back to our training, said Naruto. He then throwed some scroll to Sasuke, which is about Flash Fist Taijutsu stance. Sasuke then opened the scroll and then read about it. He slowly understood the stance. It becomes defensive when the opponent is quite strong, but it becomes offensive when the opponent is fast enough to evade and counter the opponent's attack offensively. It was different than the Interceptor Fist. This thing needed speed alone. Sasuke knew that he was not strong like Naruto. That's where his Purple Shroud will help him by giving him speed to cover his lack of strength. So, this stance suited him perfect and it would be really useful. He sat and read about the stance and was impressed by the work of Naruto. He really illustrated the stance very well in his scroll. Meanwhile, Naruto was reading about a teleportation jutsu. It was called Flying Thunder God. It was basically a transportation jutsu that enabled the user to teleport to a location instantly. When he further read about it, he slowly understood that the Yondaime Hokage's jutsu was based on this jutsu itself. He altered it and used it as a much more combat-ready jutsu. He now had a new interest. He wanted to learn this jutsu. Also, he then went to his mindscape to talk to Kurama to start his training now. In his mindscape. Hey Kurama. So how do we start our training with my Sharingan? Asked Naruto. We will take baby steps, Naruto. We will first start with training you use my chakra before we proceed to Sharingan. Sit down and meditate first, said Kurama as he got up from his lazed-up state. Okay, said Naruto. Back in normal world. Naruto then exited the mindscape and sat to meditate. He sat there for a while and meditated for quite a long now. Seeing him like that, Sasuke didn't want to disturb him. He then activated his chakra shroud and then started to adapt the taijutsu stance Naruto gave him with his purple shroud. At first Sasuke had trouble, but as he practiced the taijutsu he slowly got a hang of it. Thanks to his Sharingan, he was easily able to control his speed and movements. He coordinated the katas with his reflexes and was doing good. But he is still going to need a lot of practice with this little tweak they did. Naruto was now deeply concentrating about something inside him. As he concentrated more, he started to feel something inside him. It was his chakra. Naruto, that is the normal blue chakra you have with you. Are you able to feel it now? Asked Kurama internally through his thoughts. Yeah, I am able to feel it, Kurama. Wait, you can actually talk to me like that? Then why didn't you tell me before? Every time when I wanted to talk to you, I had to get into my mindscape, said Naruto to Kurama internally. Yes, Naruto, we can actually communicate like this. Now let us leave this off. You will have to sense my chakra. Since you contain me, your chakra suppresses mine, it resides within your chakra, you will have to sense it and should try to pull it and use it, said Kurama. Okay. I will try. But wait, hey, why don't you just send me your chakra on your own to me? It should be much easier than this, right? Asked Naruto. Yes, Naruto, I can send you my chakra on my own. But you can't control it good enough. When you pull my chakra yourself, you will be able to take how much you want, and you will have better control over it, said Kurama in an instructive manner. Well, that makes sense, said Naruto. He concentrated more and more, and he was now able to sense Kurama's chakra within him now. He slowly tried to gather it, but every time he tried he failed in doing so. After doing it for a while, he was able to access Kurama's chakra now. As he harnessed it, a strong yellow chakra started to form around Naruto. The ground he was sitting on now started to develop cracks in spider web pattern. Noticing the rumbling around him, Sasuke turned around to look at Naruto as he dispersed his purple shroud. Sasuke stood there in awe. That yellow chakra, it felt amazing. It was strong, but at the same time it was pleasant and was filled with life force in it. Slowly flowers started to bloom around Naruto. Naruto didn't know about these changes as he still closed his eyes. Such strong and calming aura, what is Naruto even doing? Thought Sasuke. Sasuke was deep in his thoughts while Naruto concentrated more. Little did they know that there was a certain blonde girl and a pink-haired girl who were watching them, while Naruto's cloak from far. Naruto, what exactly is happening around? Asked Sasuke very curiously. Naruto then opened his eyes to see Sasuke in front of him with a shocked look on his face. Hey Sasuke, I was actually harnessing Kurama's chakra, did something happen? Naruto asked innocently. He didn't know what exactly happened. What? Just take a look around, you dummy. There were no flowers around when we came here, but here they are now all blooming, and look beneath you, the ground is cracked and it looks very much intimidating, said Sasuke. Naruto then looked around and found what Sasuke said was true. He immediately started to converse with his bijou friend. Hey Kurama, why are things like this? I mean, how come flowers came onto the field, and why is the ground cracked? Asked Naruto mentally. That is because of my chakra, Naruto. Although they portray me as a being of hatred, my chakra is full of life force and it has a calming aura. So the nature reacted with my chakra when you used it. As that cloak formed around you, they reacted to it and bloomed. But it is not the same when you take my chakra forcefully from me or when I give it to you. You had to sync with it in order to harness it properly. You have pulled out about one tail of my chakra, and also the ground cracked because of the strength of sudden outburst of chakra, said Kurama internally. Nah, Kurama. Thanks a lot. It helped me, so what should we do next? Asked Naruto. Well, let's work out on maintaining the cloak over you and train with it until you master it. Knowing you, it should take about 3 to 5 days to learn how to completely control one tail of my chakra. You actually need to check your appearance too. Female humans would be fawning over you, since you look very cool, said Kurama, chuckling at the last part, making the blonde genin blush at the last. Soon Naruto came back to his senses and saw outside. To his surprise, he is also now able to sense chakra signatures around him now. He was able to sense Sasuke's chakra around him and was now able to sense 2 other known chakra signatures. One he soon came to realize was of Ino's and the other was of Sakura's. But before he called out for them, he wanted to ask about his appearance. Hey Sasuke, do I look any different? Asked Naruto a bit curiously. Well, there is this yellow cloak around you and your jacket is like levitating. You look cool, I guess, said Sasuke in a stoic manner. And imagine Naruto in a yellow cloak in place of orange one without tails. Also, his jacket is levitating. I hope you understood my words of my imagination. Naruto gave one of his cheery smiles and nodded his head in understanding. He then realized about those two girls he sensed before. He decided to call them out. Ino-chan, Sakura, I think you may come out now. I know you people are here, said Naruto as he dropped his chakra cloak. Both Ino and Sakura gulped on getting called out their names. Ino was the first one to come out of their hiding behind the trees in their ground. Sakura came as well. Note that they didn't come here together. Why is Naruto calling Ino Ino-chan? I don't remember him calling her like that. And what is that chakra that radiated around Naruto before? I felt so pleasant, calming, and it was very potent. How does he have so much chakra? Thought Sakura. Ino quickly figured it out. It was the Kurama's chakra. She understood that since he used a yellow chakra now, while his chakra is blue in color. Hi Naruto, Sasuke-kun. I was walking by collecting some flowers when I felt some strong chakra. I came here, realizing this is where that strong chakra came from, said as she gave a cute expression saying she didn't intend to interfere with their training. Well, I was wandering around and felt a strange and strong chakra, so wanted to check it out, said Sakura. Naruto, what was that chakra before? I mean, I am no censor, but it is very much potent. Most of the villagers must have felt it before. It is very strong too, asked Sakura curiously. Well, Naruto rubbed back of his head sheepishly looking for an explanation without letting her know of his Jinchuriki status. Failing to find anything, he looked to Sasuke asking for help to bail him out of the situation. Sakura, Naruto actually unleashed his complete chakra unconsciously while meditating. It might be because of it, said Sasuke in his stoic voice. Naruto sighed as he was bailed out of this situation. But how come he has so much chakra? I mean, he is as old as us, stated Sakura. Let me explain that, forehead girl. Naruto here had lot of chakra from the beginning. As of now, I can say that his chakra far surpasses my father's, who is a jonin, said Ino, proud of her teammate. She will be able to brag about this with her rival now. Really, Ino pig? Asked Sakura mockingly. She always thought that Naruto was average in their class, and he would never be so strong. Yes, Sakura. Naruto has a large chakra reserve. Let us say he is gifted in that aspect, said Sasuke to end the argument before it escalates into a whole of different levels. He didn't want those two girls start an argument as it was annoying. Okay, let's leave it at that. So if you excuse me, I have some training to do. If you want, you can watch your Sasuke-kun here since he is all cool and blah blah, said Naruto in a sly tone to annoy Sasuke by leaving him to the two girls. Sasuke twitched a bit and a tick mark appeared on his head. The inevitable happened though. But Sasuke left the two girls to themselves and left the place as he too wanted train. He then again sat in that meditating pose and then started to repeat the process to harness his Bijou chakra. He was not able to pull it at a speed required in a combat, but he was getting the hang of it. He was understanding how to do it, but he needs to work on the amount of time he takes in it. Sasuke was back to his training with that stance. He started to form his purple shroud around him and then took the stance. He disappeared in flashes as he practiced the katas and the jutsu. Both girls were watching him with awe. He was cool. 1 second you see him standing somewhere kicking and punching at lightning speeds, while next second he moves around to elsewhere as he practiced that stance. It continued for about half an hour. Naruto was now glowing a bright yellow. He was looking like some sort of sun. He pulled about 3 tails of chakra now and was stable while using it. Hey kid, don't you think you are going overboard here? You are pulling and using about 3 tails chakra of mine. It will strain you a lot later, said Kurama as he warned. But I thought he could use only 1 tails of my chakra. He sure surprises me a lot. He goes beyond my expectation, thought Kurama to himself. Don't worry, Kurama, I am able to handle it. You shouldn't worry about it. Tell you what, let me master the Three Tails cloak first, then we will work on my Sharingan, so that I will hold much longer in battle when I use my Manjikyu, said Naruto. Okay kid, it's fine by me, said Kurama. Naruto got up and boy, he looked very bright. You will be able to spot him from a mile. Naruto then started to walk around. As he walked, flowers started to bloom around him. Both Sakura and Ino were now seeing him, and as they noticed that those flowers were blooming, they were shocked. Also, since the force of Three Tails' chakra is far greater than One Tail, his jacket couldn't withstand it and it was ripped off. Naruto didn't notice that though. But the girls, however, noticed it. God, he was so handsome. Who wouldn't be? He is walking around in a yellow cloak where his jacket is ripped off and is levitating around, revealing his body. All that training he did caused all that baby fat go away and his muscles became more revealing. Both the girls were watching him and were blushing a lot. Sakura was literally dumbstruck. She never expected Naruto to be so handsome. Naruto then went toward Sasuke. Hey Sasuke, I actually want to spar with you. I want to test my new abilities, said Naruto enthusiastically. Actually, I wanted to test this thing too. We shall use only Taijutsu and Sharingan, said Sasuke as he activated his Sharingan and then formed his purple shroud. Very well, then let it be a battle of Sharingan, said Naruto. He soon then opened his eyes, which were crimson red. Their battle is going to be legendary. Sakura was surprised. I mean, who doesn't? Out of the blue you see another person using Sharingan other than the last Uchiha survivor. She thought it was going to be a long day. Sasuke was then gone in a purple flash and started to engage Naruto in a fierce taijutsu battle. He already got a good hang of the flash fist while using it with his purple shroud. So his jabs and punches were fierce and quick. Naruto was still playing defensive. He was still surprised. He is able to keep up with Sasuke's speed with his 3-Tomo Sharingan, but he always wondered how come he is able to determine his movements only with a 2-Tomo Sharingan. But he shook of his thoughts and wanted to ask that after their fight. He was getting habituated to the Bijou cloak as of now. He could already see the changes. He was much more agile and is able to counter Sasuke's lightning speed punches and jabs. He also felt very strong right now. But he wondered if he can be very quick like Sasuke. Like as fast as lightning. So this cloak enhances my strength and reflexes, I guess. I wonder what I will be able to do when I can use 9 tails of worth chakra, thought Naruto. You still have a long way, kiddo. Concentrate on the battle first, said Kurama. Naruto then became more concentrated in his battle. He wanted to go offensive now. He wanted to test his complete strength. But by this time he knew that it would be dangerous if he goes all out. Naruto then quickly evaded Sasuke when he tried to swipe his legs with a quick. When Naruto was jumping in midair, Sasuke started to throw a series of puchas and jabs to Naruto. Naruto, being in midair, almost avoided most of the attacks, but couldn't avoid the final kick Sasuke was giving him. Though he tried to block it away with his hand, he wasn't on time. There it went. A huge kick to Naruto's ribs. Ow! That hurt, screamed Naruto mentally as he fell down from that impact. Sasuke, taking it as a chance, tried to finish him off with a quick kick to his face. But Naruto managed to catch his leg and spun him around. Sasuke managed to revolve around and attacked with his other leg. Naruto managed to block that attack and countered it with a jab to his shoulder with his right hand. Sasuke couldn't manage to avoid it because his movement was restricted because of him being in defenses of Naruto. Upon getting the impact of that jab, it stung him like hell. Ouch! It stung like a bee. It is very much painful, screamed Sasuke in his mind. He then caught up with the blonde, and then both of them exchanged their fury of fists. Naruto was now getting bored. He wanted to end this battle quickly. He then used his right hand to try hit Sasuke in the ribs. Sasuke quickly sidestepped and evaded it as he blocked the hit. But he missed something then. Naruto tried to kick him in his stomach. He needs to thank his Sharingan now. He was able to evade that at the last moment. He focused on that kick from his left leg while he failed to notice a kick from Naruto's right leg. As soon as he turned around, his Sharingan saw the hit he was about to receive. However, he wasn't quick enough to evade getting hit even with his lightning shroud. And it pained as hell too. Both of them now disappeared from each other in a flash and then settled down at a safe distance. Both of them were now panting. I yield. I am at the end of my chakra, Naruto. But what do you eat to hit so strong? Asked Sasuke as he panted in between for his breath. We both know that I eat most of the time. Ramen. So that's all I can say, said Naruto as he caught his breath. Both of them left their chakra cloaks now. They both returned back to normal state now. Although both of them hurt their ribs, it didn't pain much. They were happy now. They were happy because they both learned something new today. After a while, Sasuke immediately fell onto the ground and was almost in a sleeping position. Same was the situation with Naruto. I think we both went overboard. Battling like that for like 10 minutes on our first day itself is draining, I guess, said Naruto. That it did, said Sasuke in his monotone voice. On the sidelines were Ino and Sakura, who watched a battle that was the most magnificent in their lives. Do you think any one of our classmates will stand a chance against either of them? Asked Sakura. I doubt it. Hell, I don't doubt it. They both have far superior skills than any of those people around our age, said Ino confidently at the last part. I guess it's true. They can go toe-to-toe with most Chunin most probably, said Sakura. Nope, I bet they will go toe-to-toe with a Jonin in a taijutsu battle, but will defeat Chunin easily, said Ino. Really? Asked Sakura, surprised. Of course, didn't you see them both there? I saw nothing but purple and yellow flashes when they exchanged their blows. Hell, I bet Kakashi-sensei would have a hard time with either of them when they master this so-called new jutsu they were talking about, said Ino. Yeah, I guess. They are in their own league in terms of their skills, I guess, said Sakura. Yeah, said Ino. After that there was an awkward silence in between them, which Ino broke. Sakura, can we be friends again? I think I don't crush over Sasuke anymore, said Ino. Huh? Why are you tricking me, or is it? Said Sakura as she was cut off by Ino before she could even speak. I think I am falling for Naruto, said Ino. What? Screamed Sakura. I think I am falling for Naruto, said Ino. What? Screamed Sakura. Shoo! Don't scream, said Ino. Ino, you are telling the truth, right? You aren't playing some sort of tricks with me for getting Sasuke-kun, are you? Asked Sakura in a hushed manner. Ino now started to smile. Honestly, I don't care who gets Sasuke. He isn't in my mind now. It's Naruto who is in my mind now. I may not be able to define it as love yet, but I can say that I am liking him a lot. All I wanted to say is that we have been childish and lost our friendship over a boy whom we crushed upon. I want to correct the mistake we made when we were kids. I don't like Sasuke anymore, I mean in the romantic sense. And tell you what, I will help you get your precious Sasuke-kun. How about I arrange a double date for the four of us? Asked Ino, as she got into a thinking pose. Sakura was now surprised. She didn't understand why Ino was talking like this. Was she saying the truth? Can Sakura trust her? So many thoughts came in her mind, and she was in her own world now. As she thought for a while like that, Ino was sitting patiently beside her. Sakura made up her mind now. What else can she say? Her long friend turned rival was now becoming friends with her, and there is more of a possibility of Sasuke falling for her. Sakura smiled brightly now. Tell you what. The double date sounds fun to me, said Sakura. She was now ecstatic. Well, we all know the reason. It was now Ino's turn to smile now. She was happy that Sakura and she are going to be on good terms again. Thanks, Sakura, said Ino as she extended her hand to Sakura to give her a proper handshake. Thanks, Ino, said Sakura as she took her hand and shook with her. So how did you start to like Naruto? Sakura was cut off by Ino before she could complete. The truth is, even I didn't know when did I start to feel for him. I was at first ecstatic that I was being put in Sasuke's team. But as the time progressed, I started to come to know about the Naruto we never knew. Yes, I got time to spend with Sasuke. But I never felt the way I felt with Naruto when I am with Sasuke, said Ino as she started to smile more when she started to visualize her memories with Naruto. Like? Asked Sakura with a curious look. Whenever I am around him, I know that I am always so happy. Even if I am crying, it will take him a snap to make me laugh again. He makes me feel special, said Ino as she started to smile more and more. She now started to blush a bit. And he always waits for me. He does it as if he is waiting for someone who will return to him no matter what. He is someone whom I can lean onto when I feel down. He cares for me a lot. He also said to me that I am his precious F-flower and he will protect me no matter what happens, said Ino as her blush increased. It was all over her face now as she stuttered a bit. Sakura was now both happy and jealous at the same time. She was happy that her friend is falling for someone who is really good, according to her version of story. She was also jealous because it was Ino who experienced something like this firsthand before her. And the last thing is, he trusts me and will go to any lengths to save me. Not only me, but for all of his friends. All this time we only knew Naruto as a prankster and some knucklehead. But there is more to him than that, said Ino. I am happy that you are not put in Team 7, else you would fall for my blonde teammate, said Ino as she smiled a bit with content. Nah, you can have your Naruto-kun, I am interested only in my Sasuke-kun, said Sakura confidently. Fine, said Ino as she got up from her place. Sakura did the same and they both dusted their dresses as they got up. It's been a while since they went out. Let's go wake them up, said Ino. Yeah, it's been a while. Let's go, said Sakura. Both of them walked towards Naruto and Sasuke. Ino was the first one to go as she got to the side of Naruto and started to shake him up. Naruto was mumbling something about ramen. Ino, who got habituated to his antics by now, just let out a sigh. Naruto, wake up, will ya? I am getting bored, said Ino as she shook him. Wake up, kid. Your girlfriend out there is bored, it seems, said Kurama mentally to Naruto. Eh? Have you finally gone senile with getting old, Kurama? You and I both know that I don't have any girlfriend, said Naruto. Kurama sighed at Naruto's dense nature. He was trying to tease the blonde genin, but his dense attitude didn't let his teasing get him. Just wake up, will ya? That girl is interrupting my sleep time, Kurama lied smoothly. Naruto then exited his mindscape and then opened his eyes to find Ino beside him trying to wake him up. Hi there, Ino-chan, Naruto said in his cheery tone. About time you woke up, said Ino. Is Sasuke up yet? Asked Naruto. Nope, he is also a heavy sleeper like you. He isn't getting up, said Ino. Said Naruto as he got up and got closer to Sasuke. Wakey shouted Naruto in Sasuke's ear. Sasuke woke up. I mean, who wouldn't wake up when someone shouts like that in your ear? Geez. Naruto, why don't you wake me up normally? Every time you wake me up you have to do this, don't you? Said Sasuke in an annoyed stoic tone. Cut it out, will ya? I am starving actually. How about we all go to Ichiraku's ramen? My treat. Sakura, why don't you also come along? Asked Naruto in his usual cheery tone. Sure, I would like to join you guys, said Sakura. Sasuke was now feeling something. He couldn't exactly tell it as awkwardness, but it was something else. He understood this much, that he is feeling something for the pink-haired girl after they both kissed. Accidentally, that is. But he isn't sure what he is feeling. Is it a crush? Or does he feel something stronger? I am going to need Naruto's help on this one, thought Sasuke. And then all the four of them started to go to the Ichiraku's to get their ramen. The walk itself was very much pleasant and relieving for the four of them. Sakura and Ino were both walking together while Naruto and Sasuke were walking together in the front. Ino and Sakura were now discussing something really important. Hey Ino, do you think Naruto will ask you out first, or will it be you? Asked the Sakura in a whispered tone only Ino can hear. Well, if he should feel the same for me, he will be asking out in no time. But if he doesn't and some other girl will be stealing him, then I will have to interfere, right? Said Ino in a whisper manner as Sakura did, which only Sakura heard. But why are you so confident that other girls will ask him out before he asks you? I mean, he is Naruto, all right. You are getting my point, right? Asked Sakura. It's about time girls start noticing him. I mean, I just fell for him in 5 months maybe. It has been 5 months since our Genin teams have been announced, right? Yeah, I guess, said Sakura. See, I don't think it will be impossible for other girls to steal him away from me, said Ino. I guess you may be true. Hey, actually forgot to ask. Are you people appearing for the Chunin exams this time? Our sensei has nominated us, you know, said Sakura a bit proudly as her sensei felt her and her team were capable enough to participate in Chunin exams. He did? Well, Kakashi-sensei didn't say anything about it to us. I guess he will say about it sooner or later, said Ino in an unsure manner. Okay, said Sakura as she nodded her head. After that, both of the girls chatted normally, and in no time they all reached the Ichiraku's. As they reached the stand of the shop, Naruto spotted a small boy with a blue scarf around his neck. Is that Konohamaru? Thought Naruto. Naruto and you are going to teach me a cool jutsu today. You say some other time whenever I ask you to teach me. And then after saying that, he just sat there humping. I am not going to leave this place until you teach me a jutsu, said Konohamaru. Naruto just sheepishly rubbed his head at the kid's antiques. Konohamaru was a good kid. But he is still a kid after all, so he throws tantrums when he doesn't get what he wants. Kids are kids, right? He met Konohamaru when he was meeting his old man Hokage. Boy, Konohamaru did make a dramatic entrance that day. Flashback 2 months ago. Konohamaru popped through the windows of the room and threw a kunai towards his grandfather. Well, before Hiruzen could respond, Naruto caught the kunai in midair. Hey, you can't assault Hokage like that, kid. What were you thinking? Asked Naruto as he turned towards Konohamaru. Konohamaru was in an odd state. He was the best in his class. He just threw a kunai with a lot of speed. But here is an orange-clad boy who is possibly a ninja and might be a couple of years older, snatched his kunai in the midair. Wow, he just took the kunai as if he was alert already. He is so cool. He is just like the cool shinobi I idolize all the time, thought Konohamaru. Well, my grandpa has become old, and I am going to defeat him and take that chair, said Konohamaru in a proud and boisterous tone. For a moment Naruto just saw his kid version in this guy. He then walked to Konohamaru and then ruffled his hair, which obviously made Konohamaru a bit embarrassed. Naruto then bent down to give his kunai to him. You like to become Hokage someday, kiddo? Asked Naruto. Yes. I want to succeed my grandfather and prove to everyone that I am the strongest of all, said Konohamaru. Naruto just smiled at him. Hey, what is so funny about it? Why are you laughing? Asked Konohamaru. Nothing, I just think I have a rival who will be competing for the Hokage's hat, said Naruto as he turned back and was about to leave. Naruto stopped in his track as he was about to exit. My name is Naruto Uzumaki. What is your name, kid? Asked Naruto as he turned to Konohamaru. My name is Konohamaru Sarutobi, said Konohamaru in a bold voice. Well then, see you around, Konohamaru. Bye, said Naruto as he waved his old man and his new friend, or maybe sort of a brother, a bye. Hey grandpa, isn't Naruto and so cool? He is just like those cool shinobi I wish to be, just you wait, I will become like him one day too, said Konohamaru. For sure, Konohamaru-kun. You will become a fine shinobi one day, said Hiruzen with a chuckle. Flashback end. Now back to the present. Naruto rubbed his head sheepishly as he went towards Konohamaru. Okay. Now don't make a scene over here. I promise that I will show you a cool jutsu today. It's a promise. We were just about to have some food, you can join us too, said Naruto as he invited Konohamaru. Really, Naruto and You are the best, thanks a lot, said Konohamaru with stars in his eyes. Really, Naruto, from where do you get so much patience to handle kids? I can't stand a moment babysitting them geese, said Sasuke. Well, we were the same when we were kids, you know. I threw tantrums with Hokage Gigi when I was his age too. I just sort of see myself in him, said Naruto as he ruffled Konohamaru's hair. Konohamaru got embarrassed and turned a bit pink. Naruto and why do you always do like that whenever we meet? Your friends are watching me, you know. I am not some chubby little kid, all right, said Konohamaru. Well, you still have a long way to become a ninja, so I guess messing with you for a while isn't going to be a problem, said Naruto as he stopped ruffling his hair. Meanwhile, Sakura and Ino were watching, shocked at the scene in front of them. Naruto was full of surprises. He usually appears all goofy whenever they see him. Okay, not all the time, he is very serious when he is in his mission. But him behaving so matured was something out of blue. I mean, you daily don't see Naruto Uzumaki giving lecture about kids and their tantrums as if he is a matured old brother. You know, I think the Naruto I knew back in the academy is only like 1/10 of him, maybe. There is still more to him than that. I guess what you said is really true, said Sakura. Told ya, said Ino with a proud tone. Naruto was done with his conversation with Konohamaru and other kids. He then turned to his friends. Ichiraku's here I come, said Naruto as he and his friends went inside the ramen stand to eat. Konohamaru sat beside Naruto along with Sasuke. Hey, I am. Look who is here. Our little Naruto has come, said Teuchi with a huge smile on his face. Really, Dad? He and his team haven't been here since some time, said I am. She then came outside and saw Naruto along with his team. She felt happy as she saw him since a long time. So what will you have, Naruto? Asked Ayam. Well, I will have the usual, along with some fish cake, said Naruto. What about others? Asked Teuchi. I will have a chicken ramen, said Sasuke. I will have a vegetable ramen, said Sakura. I will have the usual Naruto halves, said Ino with some smile and a slight bit of blush. I will have the same Naruto and I will have, said Konohamaru. Okay, your orders are coming right up, said Ayame as she and her father left to prepare the ramen. Meanwhile, Naruto and Konohamaru were discussing about the jutsu Naruto was going to teach him. Naruto was thinking a lot now. Konohamaru doesn't know elemental manipulation yet. He is still in the first year of his academy, so ninjutsu is out of question. So what should I show him? Maybe a good shuriken jutsu will be good for him. Yes. Shuriken jutsu is the best choice we have now. I will show him shuriken jutsu. Though Naruto in his mind. Hey Konohamaru, I will show an awesome shuriken jutsu today evening. What do you say? Asked Naruto. Really, Naruto and I? That sounds both cool and awesome. Thanks, said Konohamaru. After that, their ramen orders came in and everyone dug in their ramen. As usual, Naruto was eating ramen bowl after bowl. He might be eating like 6th bowl maybe. And all of them finished eating theirs. I am pretty much tired. I want some sleep. I will go now. Bye everyone, said Sasuke as he completed his meal. I will be going too. My sensei said we have a team meeting at 10:30. I will go and get some stuff ready, said Sakura as she left. Bye Naruto and I. I will meet you today evening, said Konohamaru as he left the ramen stand. Bye Sakura and Sasuke, said Ino as she waved them a bye. No more Sasuke-kun. Ino says always calls him Sasuke-kun. That's new today, I guess, thought Naruto. So, that leaves only both of us. Do you want me to walk you home? Asked Naruto, as he rubbed the back of his head. Ino gave him a smile and nodded as she said sure. Naruto then paid the money for the ramen and then exited the shop. Ino was now wondering though. Naruto paid for everyone, but his Gamachan is still full. She didn't understand how come Naruto has so much money. He is also a genin after all. Is he super rich or something? How does he have so much money? Thought Ino. Both the teens were walking quietly towards Ino's house. It was first time Naruto was walking her home. So Ino was a bit excited about that. But she felt that the silence between them is like some sort of ice which need to be broken. Hey Naruto. Got any plans today, or are you free? Asked Ino. I guess I don't have any work or plans, Ino-chan. I am free. Why do you ask? Said Naruto. It's nothing. I just sort of asked, said Ino. Okay, said Naruto as he wavered his shoulders up and continued to walk with her. Ino actually wanted to invite him over her house for dinner today evening. She wanted her parents to meet him and she wanted them all to get along. Ano, can you come to my house tea this evening for dinner? I would like you to meet my parents, said Ino as she blushed a bit for inviting him. Naruto was a bit surprised at the prospect of getting invited over to someone else's house for dinner. So he was caught off guard with the question. I would like to come, Ino-chan. But will your parents be okay with me? You know about me, right? Said Naruto as he pointed his finger to his stomach. Nope, they don't feel like that towards you. In fact, they were the ones who suggested me to bring you over for dinner, said Ino confidently. I'm sure. I will come if your parent don't have a problem with me. At what time should I come over to your house? Asked Naruto. I guess 6:30 will be all right, said Ino in a thinking pose. Okay, I will be at your house at 6:30 today evening, said Naruto. After that, they both talked for a while and Naruto walked Ino home. Naruto has got a big day ahead now. Naruto is now rummaging through his wardrobe. Why, you ask? It's because a certain blonde Yamanaka has invited him for a dinner at her house. Since he need to make a good impression, he shouldn't be going in that orange jumpsuit of his. He needs to wear something else as he will be in the presence of her parents tonight. Man, I have been searching for a good dress like an hour maybe. All I can find are those orange jumpsuits of mine. Don't I have a single pair of other clothes? Whined Naruto. He was at the end of his wardrobe. He hoped he at least had one different type of clothing other than that jumpsuit of his. Finally, at the end he found a black t-shirt with an Uzumaki crest on it. Phew. Finally found something better than that orange jumpsuit. Looks like I need to find a good enough pant for this, and I will be ready, said Naruto to himself. Aren't you a little bit more excited than usual, kid? You like that Yamanaka girl or something? Asked Kurama in a teasing tone as they mentally conversed. Yes, I like her. She is my teammate, my comrade, and so she is very much precious to me, said Naruto. Kurama just deadpanned at the Naruto's denseness. Why is this kid so dense? Thought Kurama. Never mind, kid, said Kurama as he started to sleep again. Well, that was weird, thought Naruto. After his mental conversation with Kurama, Naruto then found some cream color pants. He dashed into his bathroom and took a quick shower. He was already running late. He was supposed to be at her house at 6:30. It's already 6 o'clock now. So he needs to be very quick now. Naruto came out after like 20 minutes maybe. He quickly glanced at his clock. Oh, it's 6:20 already. Shit, said Naruto to himself. He then exited his apartment as he locked his apartment door. As soon as he turned around he saw an Umbu waiting outside. He then had a short conversation with him and took his excuse to leave his place as he started to go towards Ino's house. Naruto was hopping building to building very fast and was trying to reach Ino's house as fast as possible. Almost there. I hope I am not late, Naruto thought to himself. After a while of running, he reached her house. He then slowly went towards their house and knocked at their door. As soon as he knocked the door flung open, startling Naruto. Ino was right in front of him. Naruto was still panting and was breathing hard. He ran for the whole time all right. Ino was surprised. She didn't think Naruto would be wearing something else other than that orange jumpsuit of his. He looked great in that black t-shirt and cream pants of his. Welcome to Yamanaka residence, said Ino in a cheerful tone as she smiled at him. She was very happy that he came. Hi, Ino-chan. I hope I am not late, said Naruto in his usual go-happy tone. You made it on time, Naruto. Let's get inside, said Ino as she pulled him in. So would you like to meet my parents? Asked Ino. She was really excited about him meeting her parents. Naruto was actually a bit nervous. He never met Ino's parents before. For that matter, he never really met any of his friends' parents. He was afraid if he will be judged by Ino's parent by what he is carrying inside. What will they think of me when they see me? Will they be afraid of me? Will they accept me? Thought Naruto. While he was still lost in his thoughts, they walked to the living room of Ino's house. Naruto then noticed Mr. and Mrs. Yamanaka. Both of them were conversing something, that is until Ino interrupted them. Mom and Dad. Look who is here, said Ino as she pointed Naruto. Both of her parents turned to look at him. Naruto was actually thinking currently how to address them. Should I call them sir and madam? No. I guess that's too formal, thought Naruto. Hello, Naruto-kun, it's a pleasure to meet you. How are you doing? Asked a blonde-haired woman. She is probably the mother of Ino. I am fine, Yamanaka-san. Thank you for asking me, said Naruto. He felt relieved that he quickly found something that is appropriate to address them. Aren't you being too formal, Naruto-kun? You can just call me by my name, said Seiko. You actually didn't say your name, said Naruto in an innocent manner. Sorry for not telling you my name, Naruto-kun. My name is Seiko Yamanaka, and the man beside me is my husband Inoichi Yamanaka, said Seiko. It's a pleasure to meet you, Inoichi-san. Seiko-san, said Naruto politely. It's good to finally meet you too, Naruto, said Inoichi in his protective father tone. He was like those fathers who will not even let a fly near her daughter. So forget about boys now. Naruto, on noticing the sharp tone, became afraid now. He understood that he was not being hostile because of his fox friend, but he is feeling something else. Hey Kurama. You there? Asked Naruto as he started his mental conversation with his nine-tailed friend. He wanted to know what is up with Ino's dad. He thought Kurama being old could help him. I am sleeping. So don't disturb me, kid, shouted Kurama as he kicked Naruto of his mindscape. He liked this moment now. He knew that the poor kid needed some help. But what is wrong in watching him go through the trouble and enjoy now? He can tell things later too. Kurama then had his feral grin on his face as he watched the scenes unfold in the real world. Naruto, are you all right? Can you hear me? Asked Ino. He has been spacing out like that for a while now. So, she got worried. Naruto came back to his senses and gave them a sheepish smile as he rubbed the back of his head. Sorry about that, I was spacing out a bit there. Were you people saying anything important? Asked Naruto. Nothing, Naruto-kun, we were thinking of to eat dinner. It is ready to serve. Let's eat, said Seiko in a motherly tone. Okay. Come on, Naruto. I made something special for you. We better hurry before it gets cold, said Ino as she caught his hand and dragged him to the table. Both genin sat on the table, and so did Ino's parents. Seiko then brought the dinner and they started to have their dinner. Meanwhile, something caught Naruto's attention. He had stars in his eyes now, anime style. Whoa! Ino-chan. There is ramen for me, asked Naruto, still not taking his sight off the ramen on the table. Yep, and it is made by me. I did it completely myself, said Ino proudly. She was a bit blushing too. Though Naruto would be slurping his ramen by now, he had the table manners as he is in the presence of Ino's parent. This surprised Ino. Although there is ramen on the table and it's waiting to be relished, Naruto was still afraid of the air around Ino's dad. I am glad that I met you, Naruto-kun. In fact, I was curious about how my daughter's teammates were. She is always talking about you when she is at home and says that you and Sasuke are very strong. Is that true? Asked Seiko a bit curiously. It's not as if we are the strongest of all. We are okay in the field when we perform as a genin. That's it, said Naruto modestly. He is lying, Mom. When Naruto goes all out, I doubt even Dad will have a chance against H-. Ino was cut off before she could say by Naruto. I think it's a bit overboard, Ino-chan. Why don't we change the topic? Said Naruto. He didn't want to tell her parents about him having Sharingan nor his friendship with his fluffy fox friend. After that, they all had some warm chat while having a warm dinner and enjoyed their time. Naruto was happy, a lot actually. He felt pleasant and happy around Ino and her mother now. However, he couldn't figure out why her father was being a bit serious or hostile towards him. And after an hour, Naruto had to leave the Yamanaka house. I will take a leave, Seiko-san. Inoichi-san. I thank you for having me over for dinner, said Naruto as he got up to leave. Why don't you stay for some time more, Naruto-kun? Said Seiko in a warm manner. Actually, I have something to do tomorrow, so I should prepare for it. Sorry about leaving soon, said Naruto in an apologizing manner. It's okay, Naruto-kun. We will meet again soon. Thank you for coming to our house. said Seiko. By everyone, said Naruto. Hey, wait, let me come with you at least to my house gate, said Ino as she rushed around and started walk along with him. As they both walked outside, Ino was thinking about what Naruto said earlier in her house. What does he have to do tomorrow? Kakashi-sensei didn't say anything about Chunin exams. Is it training? If so, he will invite me too. Is he hiding something, though, Ino? Naruto, I want to ask you something, said Ino in a curious manner. I know that you are thinking what I am having so much important in the morning and you want to ask about it. I have to meet Hokage Gigi tomorrow morning. It's a secret that I am meeting him tomorrow, so didn't say about to your parents, said Naruto. Ino was surprised how Naruto understood her so well. He just said it as if he read her mind. She took some time and processed what he said and understood it. She was also happy that he trusted her and said a Hokage's secret. So, to meet him you are going early, that's it, right? You sure that you aren't hiding anything else? Said Ino in a playful manner. Yes, I am sure that I don't have anything else to say. You better go inside before your parents start to worry. Good night, said Naruto as he started to walk away to his home. Good night, Naruto, see you tomorrow, said Ino as she walked into her house. She became happy and satisfied about how her day went and got into her room to sleep. Naruto then reached his house and was deep in his happy thoughts. He also wanted to sleep as he had a long day. He was already reminiscing the happy things that happened today at Ino's. But as soon as he climbed the stairs, he saw an Umbu at his doorstep. Oh! Umbu at this hour is a bad news. Moreover, didn't I meet one today already? What is it this time? Thought Naruto. Hokage-sama wants to see you, Naruto-kun, said the Umbu. Hokage-sama wants to see you, Naruto-kun, said the Umbu in a stoic tone they usually have all the time. Naruto just nodded his head and whined for a bit. What is it this time, Gigi? I am really tired, I need some sleep, you know, thought Naruto. You better hurry up as it is urgent. I will take my leave, said the Umbu and shunshined away. Naruto then got inside his apartment and changed into his ninja gear. He removed his civilian clothes and wore his orange jumpsuit and put on all his essential ninja items. Whenever a ninja is called upon by the Hokage, she is supposed to be ready to get into action. Naruto then locked his apartment and started to jump the rooftops to meet his Hokage Gigi. Right now, his mind was racing with thoughts full of curiosity as his Hokage Gigi called him in the middle of night. He was already supposed to meet him early in the morning. Why did Gigi call me at middle of the night? Is something that important? Is it a mission? No, I don't think it is. If it's a mission, I would be called along with Team 7, thought Naruto. And even after a while, Naruto's thoughts were still there along those last lines he was thinking. It was strange since he was called at this hour. He was wondering if this was a mission or anything else. As he was in his thoughts, he came to a halt as his mind subconsciously recognized the building in front of him. Yes, he reached the Hokage's building. He then climbed the few stairs that lead inside the building and got to the Hokage's office room. He then gave a small knock on his door and opened when he heard a distorted comment from the voice behind the door. He went inside as he opened the door and saw another ninja in the room, who was his sensei. The Cyclops ninja gave him a yo in one of his lazy tones. Naruto in response just waved at him. Sorry to call at this hour, Naruto-kun. I know that it's your week off, but since it's of urgent need I called you here. The thing is, you are having a mission. Things got shady in our borders with Iwagakure. There has been some disturbance in our borders, and we suspect IWA is doing something. To meet the eye, this is only a B-rank scouting mission. But since it is having a fair chance of involving in combat with an Iwagakure Jinchuriki, it can be a tough one. You will mostly encounter Rashi of the Four Tails, who has full control over his bijou. so it can escalate to an S rank 1. Kakashi will be leading the team, and there are already 2 others waiting for you at the village gates," said the Hokage in his professional tone. "So you want me to help them to contain the Bijuu's power if unleashed using my Manjikyu in battle," said Naruto in an obvious manner, although he is afraid about facing a fully trained Jinchuriki. "Yes, Naruto. For the most part you will be providing us assistance only. Since we will try our best to avoid a fight with the Jinchuriki, you will stay as our support and backup," said Kakashi. "So I hope the mission parameters are clear. You both are good to go now. You should hurry up because the other 2 teammates of yours are waiting at the gates of our village," said the Hokage, ending their conversation. Both the shinobi nodded their heads and shunshined away from the building in a swirl. Kakashi was late, as usual. The 2 teammates were already grumbling about his lazy and rather not punctual antics. Speaking of their teammates, there was a young purple-haired kunoichi. Her name was Yugao Yuzuki. She is an A-rank jonin who apparently excelled in kenjutsu and ninjutsu. Genjutsu wasn't her forte, so she didn't excel there. Yuhi Kurenai, who is also Team 8's instructor/jonin sensei, is an A-rank jonin who excels in her genjutsu prowess. She was okay in ninjutsu and good at her taijutsu, although not as good as Kakashi or Guy. "Hey Kakashi, who is this 4th teammate of ours?" Hokage-sama didn't say who it is. "Do you know Theme?" asked Kurenai in a curious tone. "Oh. Don't be in a rush. We will see him soon," said Kakashi in an uninterested voice while reading one of those perverted books of his. He didn't tell them right away that Naruto was coming along with them on this mission. He wanted to see that surprised look on their faces when he comes. "Oh come on, we are really curious, senpai. Please tell at least what rank this guy is in. We will try to make a guess at least," said Yugao in a requesting and pleasing manner. "He is a genin," said Kakashi in his usual hip and lazy tone. "Oh," said Yugao. After a while a brick hit the wall in her head as she interpreted the info that got into her brain. Some bells rang in her head, and so did in Kurenai's. "He is a genin," shouted both Kurenai and Yugao simultaneously. Just as they shouted in a swirl of wind, Naruto appeared in front of them. He was thinking of some excuse to say as to why he is late. He just picked the classic Kakashi excuse. "Sorry about being late. A black cat crossed my path and I had to take the long way round the village to get here." "So are we ready to go?" asked Naruto. Both Yugao and Kurenai were in utter disbelief. Has Kakashi been rubbing too much on their team? Moreover, they didn't understand why a mere genin, that too Uzumaki Naruto, was in their team. They were all high-ranking jonin who were Umbu level. "Oh, by the way, I have never met you. My name is Naruto Uzumaki. Pleased to meet you," said Naruto as he extended his hand to the 2 ladies. They got of their days after that and tried to figure out what is happening. They tried for some time in their heads and their brains gave up. "Okay, my name is Yuzuki Yugao and I am pleased to meet you too. I am a kenjutsu specialist and pretty good with ninjutsu. I am not really good in genjutsu, so dash," said Yugao. "My name is Kurenai Yuhi and I am pleased to meet you. I am the genjutsu specialist in this team, and I am good at my taijutsu too while average at ninjutsu. I am also the in-charge/jonin sensei of Team 8. That makes our introductions. How good are you? And do you know anything else other than Academy Jutsu?" I am not that good. I am good at the few ninjutsu I know, and genjutsu isn't my forte. I am pretty skilled at my taijutsu. I am a close to mid-range fighter. I guess that explains my abilities." "Oh, I forgot, I am good at Fuinjutsu too," said Naruto as he rubbed his head sheepishly. He never got to talk like this with other jonin than his sensei. So he wanted to make a good impression. "Well, I guess if you people are over with your introductions, I will lay our mission plan and the way we will be doing things," said Kakashi in a bored tone. All the three of them nodded their heads and listened to Kakashi's strategy and planned for their mission as he started to say. Since it is an important mission, Kakashi didn't want any inefficiency or hindrance in their task. Moreover, he wanted to check things out and wanted to return back quick. "So, we will be going all the way through the fire country to our borders. It will take us a night as we stop by and camp for rest. We will get to our location and scout the area. Since this is only a scouting mission, let's hope that we will not encounter any fight. But if we do, Naruto will be our backup. He will provide us assistance and will involve in the fight if only things get worse when we face the IWA Jinchuriki. We will try our best to avoid an encounter with the Jinchuriki. We will gather our info and come back." "Any doubts?" said Kakashi now in a professional manner. Hatake Kakashi was known to be a prodigy and genius with high-level intellect. No one had the intellect he possessed among his peers. So, we can't expect any less from someone like him. Naruto just nodded his head while the other two kunoichi did the same. "Good, let's get moving then," said Kakashi as they left the village and started to travel towards their country's border. But unknown to Naruto and Kakashi, both the kunoichi were wondering why a genin is on their team. That too on a potentially dangerous mission. Why does Kakashi seem to be so relaxed and fine with a mission like this? How come he is so confident? And why is Naruto in the team? Thought Kurenai. She is still wondering the reason for Naruto being on their team. Will he not be just a liability to them on the field? What is so special about Naruto that makes him qualified to be on an Umbu-level team? And why does Kakashi-senpai seem to convenient about this mission? Thought Yugao. Both the kunoichi exchanged glances and were able to understand each other's thoughts. 5 hours later. After traveling at ninja speed for about 5 hours, the shinobi came to a halt as they needed rest. They searched for some place to set up their camp so that they can sleep. After some time of scouring the woods, they found a clearing and started to set up their tents. Naruto slowly opened his backpack and removed the scroll. He opened it and channeled some chakra into it. And then in puff of smoke, a small tent appeared from the scroll. He then made a familiar hand sign that caught the two kunoichi's attention. As soon as he made the sign, 2 more Narutos appeared beside him from a puff of smoke. They quickly took out the tent and started to set it up, while Naruto took another scroll and started to read about a water jutsu he wants to learn. "You know shadow clones?" asked Kurenai. "A genin shouldn't be able to do that. Heck, a jonin like her will suffer chakra exhaustion if she makes more than 6 clones." Yugao was also a bit surprised to see him use shadow clones do the work for him. Wow! What is he, a prodigy type guy or something? But I never thought he would be. Thought Yugao. Yeah, I do. I make them do all the work all the time. They are really helpful when you want an extra pair of hands, said Naruto while reading the scroll. Kurenai then walked closer to him and saw what he was reading. She was now at a loss of words. Why is this kid, a genin, able trying to do elemental jutsus? Moreover, the one he is reading is an A-rank one. It is the Raging River Force or Gakiryu Chikara. It required lot of chakra to do this jutsu. The use would make water flow like a huge river with lot of force and brutality. How come he is trying to learn a jonin level water technique? Will he even have the chakra to do this technique? Thought Kurenai. Naruto-kun, are you sure you have enough chakra to do the jutsu you are reading? Asked Kurenai. She simply couldn't believe a genin trying to learn a jonin level jutsu. I think I can do it. I did my elemental training with water a year ago. Hey. I was wondering actually, what is your chakra affinity? Asked Naruto curiously. But Kurenai was now again surprised to hear that he did elemental training. Now she is totally curious about Naruto's abilities. And my primary affinity is water, and I know only few jutsus in it. I have a secondary affinity to earth, but I don't know any, since I should start training with it. What is yours? Said Kurenai. I have a primary affinity to wind. My secondary affinities are fire and water. I can do few jutsus with each of them, said Naruto in a normal way. To say that Kurenai was shocked is an understatement. Naruto isn't just a genin, skill-wise at least. There is more to him than that meets the eye, thought Kurenai. She now really wanted to know why is Naruto in their mission. There is something Yugao and Kurenai need to know. Kurenai then left Naruto and then walked to Kakashi to speak with him. Kakashi, do you have a moment? Yugao, I need you here too, said Kurenai as she called for her friend/teammate. Sure, what is it? Said Kakashi dryly as he was flipping pages through his favorite orange book. Kurenai till date never understood why Kakashi was always interested in things like smut. But she left that question for now and asked what she wanted to. Why is Naruto on our team? Surely there is something else that needs him on this team. What is it? Asked Kurenai a bit sternly. Yeah, I was about to say you about it. Naruto isn't just a genin. Not according to the rank, but according to the skill he has. He is too strong for a genin or even chunin for that matter. He is capable of going toe-to-toe with most of the jonin in our village. Heck, he can even give me a tough time if he goes all out when we are asked to fight. And as for the mission, since we will be having a good chance of encountering a fully trained Jinchuriki, I asked Hokage-sama to put Naruto on our team, so that he will help us with his own Bijuu powers while he will also get some experience. He is also good with his Sharingan, so he will be able to suppress a tailed beast. Usually Hokage-sama wouldn't risk Naruto on field, but he didn't want to have any chances in this mission. So he assigned Naruto in our team for the sake of the Four Tails Jinchuriki. And I also prefer you do not talk about Naruto with others in the village. We don't want to reveal his visual prowess and other things, said Kakashi. Naruto has a Sharingan, asked Yugao after processing few things, especially Sharingan, in her head. Yes, he does, said Kakashi, exhaling some air. We will not talk about this with anyone else. But how come he has a Sharingan? Isn't he an Uzumaki? Asked Kurenai. She is completely surprised to hear that he is having a Sharingan, and by the way Kakashi has said she understood that Naruto is also able to control the Bijuu power. Even Naruto himself doesn't know why he has a Sharingan. So you will not find anything if you ask me about it. And that's all I can say. Oh, and by the way, Naruto wants to take the first watch. I will take third one. Kurenai shall take the second and Yugao will take the last one. Is it okay? Said Kakashi. Yeah, it's fine. But it is a lot to take in a day. Isn't it, Kurenai? Asked Yugao to Kurenai, smiling a bit. Yeah, it is, said Kurenai. Kakashi went to his sleep now. Funny thing is he didn't remove his face mask on his face even in his sleep. Maybe he got nosebleeds even in his sleep. Kurenai and Yugao went to Naruto to talk to him. They just wanted to vent out the info they got on their new teammate on himself. So, did you get the jutsu you have been trying to learn? Asked Kurenai. Yugao was now already at loss of words to see him learn an A-rank jutsu. But like Kakashi said, he is no mere genin. I just got the hand seals and understood the way it is to be done. I need to practice it on the field. Anyways, I will be taking the first watch. You people should probably get some sleep, said Naruto. After that, the both Kunoichi went into their tents and took some time off and slept for a while. They have a very little time, so they have to use it efficiently and get some sleep. Fire Country and Stone Country border. This is it. We reached the borders. We shall scout for a day and get back to Konoha with reports, that is if things go smooth," said Kakashi. "They just arrived a few minutes ago. They are pretty much exhausted. They came much faster than they actually planned to. They traveled nonstop for 8 hours without any rest. After getting up, they traveled to the borders without a single break. At the moment, Naruto didn't decide to take any gap. He wanted to get going with the flow. So he decided he will use his shadow clones to scout the area. Okay. I will just create few shadow clones and ask them to scout the area." "Is that okay, Kakashi-sensei?" asked Naruto. "I was actually about to suggest you to do that," said Kakashi. There was dead silence. "Wait, you figured out that shadow clones carry your memories?" asked Kakashi with a wide-eyed expression. "I did it long before I even passed my Genin exam." "Please, Sensei, how do you think me and Sasuke learned our jutsus faster?" asked Naruto in more of a stating manner. He then made a familiar hand sign and the 20 shadow clones appeared. "Okay guys, you are going to scout around this place and dispel if you notice anything shady," said Naruto. He received a unison hi from the clones, who then dispersed to follow their orders. The shadow clone technique is really a good one at times like this. You can use it for domestic needs while you can use it in a mission. It's really a versatile technique and a handy one. "Do we have anything to do in this mission, Kakashi?" "I mean, Naruto is doing everything. I guess we are not needed in this mission at all," said Yuego in a teasing tone. She was just passing some time. "Well, he is the only one who can make a large number of shadow clones, so he is doing the job. Why don't you just sit around and relax?" returned Kakashi in his usual bored one. However, he is on his toes right now. He seemed to be alert and attentive and is taking the mission seriously. Okay, said Yugao. One of the Naruto clones is now running towards the north. He was carefully observing things around and saw things with a keen eye. He came to a halt when he heard some voices. He quickly turned to the direction of the source and moved towards it. As he moved in the bushes, he settled at a safe spot and noticed two IWA shinobi. Both of them were conversing something important. He could understand that much by just looking at their faces. And then he noticed another third person come into the conversation. The man was quite tall and was very much muscular. Naruto couldn't recognize him due to the darkness around. "Oh, looks like we have got few shady things going on here," said the clone to himself. As the man got closer to the two shinobi, he came closer to the firelight. Naruto's clone now recognized this guy. He was listed on the bingo book after all. Holy shit! He is the Five Tails Jinchuriki. I guess I should dispel so that boss will get the info, thought the clone. The clone then moved away from that place and then poofed away. Information hit Naruto and so did to other clones. All the clones dispersed and Naruto decided to inform about the intel he just got from the scouting. Kakashi-sensei, our intel is right and things are shady here. I guess we need to get back to Konoha to report it. Rashi of Five Tails is here, and some of my other clones have spotted other IWA shinobi around. We should consider us lucky if we get out of here without a fight. If we are to fight and retrieve things/intelligence from the IWA shinobi, we need some reinforcements, said Naruto. "Oh, how many of them do you count?" asked Kakashi. He is starting to feel a bit afraid. He also felt things aren't right. It was a hunch. There are around 8 to 10 of them. 6 of them are to our north, including Rashi, while 4 of them are to our west, said Naruto. I think we should head back. That is the dash. Kakashi was not able to complete the sentence as a kunai flew right in front of him. If he reacted late even for a fraction of a second, his eye might have gone. Immediately he moved away. After that, so many other kunais came around them and the four of them managed to escape them. Shit! They found us, shouted Yugao. They were surrounded now. So the tree huggers did find us, eh? Said Rashi. He was excited to kill some Konoha shinobi. After all, IWA hated Konoha to their guts. Not that we can complain. Rashi of the Four Tails. Looks like we have a big fight, said Naruto as he recovered from the surprise attack. Oh, you have no idea how big it is going to be, said Rashi. Shit! They found us, shouted Yugao. They were surrounded now. So, the tree huggers did find us, eh? Said Rashi. He was excited to kill some Konoha shinobi. After all, IWA hated Konoha to their guts. Not that we can complain. Rashi of the Four Tails. Looks like we have a big fight, said Naruto as he recovered from the surprise attack. Oh, you have no idea how big it is going to be, said Rashi. Naruto immediately got on his guard and activated his Sharingan. He knew that Rashi has lava release and uses it in his taijutsu to make it fatal. He did a bit of studying on him before the mission. He so far found that he uses lava release to improvise his taijutsu and also is a mid-long range fighter. As Naruto was in his thoughts, an IWA ninja lunged onto him and tried to slice him with his kunai. Naruto sensed it and quickly evaded it and got to Kakashi and the other two kunoichi. Do you have any plans, sensei? Asked Naruto. I don't think we have many options. We either defeat them or they defeat us. But I'm sure our odds aren't that good, said Kakashi in his usual lazy tone with some tense mixed with it. Prepare to die, yelled Fu IWA ninja and ran towards Naruto. Naruto quickly took his taijutsu stance and flared up his Sharingan. He can't take any chances now. After all, he is playing in a field with a fully trained Jinchuriki. As soon as he activated his Sharingan, all the things slowed down around him along with the IWA ninja coming at him. There were 5 of them and all of them were running towards Naruto to go all out in a free-for-all taijutsu battle. Little did they know that the Jinchuriki in front of them is having the most praised dojutsu in his eyes. As soon as the first guy charged at Naruto with a punch to his face, Naruto quickly sided over and caught his hand and pulled him towards him, after which he lifted his leg and gave a sweep to the man's right side chest and sent him down. Before the man could fall, the second IWA ninja came along and tried to sweep Naruto's legs. Naruto quickly jumped up and gave a kick to the man's shoulder. The man blocked it and then tried to grapple Naruto along the block, only to get hit by another kick from Naruto before he could even catch Naruto's hand grapple. The man took the hit and then skidded sideways due to the force in Naruto's kicks. What the hell is this kid? He is too fast and his kicks are really strong, thought the third guy from behind. To help out his comrade, he quickly weaved few hand signs and yelled Keton, Housenka no Jutsu, and breathed out small flames of fire that headed toward Naruto. Meanwhile, Naruto didn't notice the fireballs while he was fighting with the 2 other Chunin. Before the jutsu hit Naruto, he finished his final blow on the IWA ninja with a fierce blow on his chin as he gave an uppercut. The IWA ninja was put down to good after that uppercut and fell down. Moments later, Naruto was hit by several small flames of fire. The thing they saw after that was the most unpredictable. The Naruto they were fighting until now was just a clone. A shadow clone. The clone poofed out with a puff of smoke and left the other shinobi around with their eyes wide open. Even Rashi wasn't able to understand when did he substitute himself with a clone. He was observing him from the start and never saw him even make a hand sign to create a clone, let alone substitute with it. In a flash, Naruto reappeared between the ninja and took them out with a fierce blow of taijutsu. That leaves only you, Rashi-san, said Naruto in tone that sent shivers to the kunoichi around him. Meanwhile, with Kakashi. What the? When the hell did Naruto make a clone? Shouted Kakashi as he was fighting with another Jonin of IWA. Don't get too high over that little Jinchuriki of yours, we will put you down for sure, yelled Kakashi's opponent. Kakashi then took it seriously as he lifted his headband and flared his Sharingan. Kakashi quickly sidestepped a kick towards his chest and gave him a kick to his knees, which the Jonin dodged with grace. But he missed the explosive tag that was set on him by Kakashi. His eyes went wide as Kakashi sunshined from his fight and activated the explosive tag, which made the Jonin to blow away into pieces. But Kakashi later realized it was a mud clone that was blown away. You think I will fall for that cheap trick? Take this, yelled the guy as he made few hand signs and yelled Katan, Gokyaku no Jutsu. And then a huge fireball emerged from his mouth and traveled towards Kakashi in blazing speeds. Just before the fireball could hit Kakashi, 1,000 chirping bird sound was heard. Yes, the most famed assassin technique of Kakashi. Raitun, Chidori, yelled Kakashi as he pierced his hand through the IWA ninja's chest from behind. The moment you saw into my Sharingan, you were caught in my Genjutsu. You failed to realize you were in my Genjutsu, and I used it to my advantage at my last moment to catch you off guard, said Kakashi as he finished up with the IWA Jonin. Later, another IWA ninja came towards Kakashi to slow him down. At this rate, we will lose this fight. My chakra is already half empty. I need to find a way out to help Naruto, thought Kakashi. He decided to end his fight quickly. As he was in his thoughts, one of the IWA ninjas swung his fist over Kakashi's chin, which Kakashi had dodged as he ducked below. As he ducked below, simultaneously he had to block a kick from his opponent. Kakashi quickly got up and exchanged furious blows with his opponent. As much as Kakashi hates to say it, his fight with this Jonin is only dragging on, rather than ending. This guy was pretty much exceptional in taijutsu if Kakashi is having a hard time fighting him. I need to end this quick, I am getting tired. I need to get to Naruto, thought Kakashi. He quickly faked a blow to his opponent's face while he actually aimed a kick to his chest. Kakashi knew it wouldn't work, so he made a small hand sign, which is really familiar, and then a shadow clone appeared beside him at the last moment. His opponent was able to give a harsh blow to Kakashi on his chest, but it came with a cost. It was his death. The Jonin turned to his side to see a clone making a familiar hand sign and yelled Katan, Housenka no Jutsu, after which small fireballs emerged and incinerated the IWA Jonin. That takes care of two of the forces, said Kakashi as he panted slightly and then got up after setting himself up from that last blow. His chakra is depleted and he is very low right now. He quickly turned to see Naruto going toe-to-toe with Arashi in a taijutsu fight. To be honest, Kakashi was feeling both proud and happy at the same moment. His sensei's kid is becoming stronger day by day right in front of him, and he is proud and happy about that. He quickly brushed off his thoughts and got back to the fight they are having. Kakashi quickly got towards Naruto and started to engage Rashi in his own taijutsu dance along with Naruto. So the Ninetales got some help, huh? Yelled Rashi as they came to pause, and the three of them were looking in the eye. Who said I needed some help to kick your sorry ass? I am just annoyed that this fight is prolonging, said Naruto in his own harsh voice. Don't underestimate Rashi. Naruto, he is a trained Jinchuriki, and even without his tailed beast he is an opponent to watch out. He is proficient with, Kakashi was cut before he could complete. Lava release, yeah I know. I did some studying in the bingo book. I actually came up with a plan, Kakashi-sensei. I need to do this alone. You should go take Yugao and Kurenai away from this place. I am going to go all out, said Naruto in a plain voice that said no to any more arguments. I can't leave you, Naruto. You might die, yelled Kakashi. He was starting to get worried. I promise you that I will make it alive, Kakashi-sensei. I am not dying before I take that old man's hat, said Naruto with a huge smile on his face. Moments ago, I think you should start using my powers, Naruto. You can't take Rashi's abilities lightly. Unlike you, he has full control of his Bijuu. Even your Sharingan will not help you in a taijutsu battle, said Kurama, starting a mental conversation. Yeah. I think normal things aren't going to work with this guy. He didn't use a single ninjutsu, and I am already having hard time. I think even 3 tails of your power won't be enough. I have to use my Manjikyu, said Naruto, and with it he came back to normal world without giving a chance to Kurama for protesting. Just before he activated his Manjikyu Sharingan, Kakashi stopped next to him. At present, Kakashi took the leap of faith and agreed to Naruto's request as he respected his decision. It was his fight. Also, he didn't have any chakra to help him. He quickly nodded his head and jumped away from Naruto and got to the other 2 kunoichi. Yugao and Kurenai were both drenched in sweat and looked tired. They just finished their end of fight and are quite beaten up. They turned towards Naruto, who now apparently had yellow chakra surrounding him. They started to feel it. It was so strong and potent. The nature around him started to respond to him. The flowers around him started to bloom, and the trees that got dried started to get back their greenery. Is it Kyuubi's chakra Naruto-kun is using, though, Kurenai? How the hell are flowers blooming and withered trees are getting their life back just because of that chakra? What sort of powers does Naruto have? Thought Yugao very curiously. She was able to feel the life force and the spiritual energy the chakra was emanating. As both the kunoichi were in their own world of thinking, Kakashi got to them and said, "We should leave this place." Sternly, in a voice of no room for arguments. "But Kakashi-san, don't you think," said Kurenai, but was cut off before she could finish what she was going to say. "No, Naruto is going all out and says it's a danger if we stay here. We will only be holding him back if we help him," said Kakashi in a straightened manner. "I think we should leave this place, Kurenai. Naruto is someone who is more than the person that meets the eye," said Yugao as she didn't shift her gaze from Naruto. The yellow chakra was slowly starting to take a shape around him and was forming a cloak as if it's a shield. Listening to her, Kurenai looked towards Naruto and nodded her head, agreeing to what Kakashi said, and left the place along with them. With Naruto. "So, you finally start to use your Bijuu chakra, huh?" asked Rashi as they both stopped their little taijutsu dance. "I have to admit you are pretty skilled for someone your age, boy. You have accomplished a lot of skills in terms of raw talent and strength," said Rashi. As soon as Rashi said that, Naruto's cloak around him finished taking its shape, and now Naruto looked the most badass with it. His jacket got ripped and the mesh under him shattered into pieces just because of the chakra on his body. His jacket started to levitate around him as a strong black line appeared from his jacket collar, all the way through his chest to his stomach where the sealing was done. All of it glowed in a deep black color. His blonde hair looked much more wild than usual, and the chakra cloak around him started to take a brighter yellow appearance. Naruto dropped the thought of using his Manjikyu for a while and wanted to fight without it, so he only flared his 3-tomo Sharingan. "About time it got started, brat," yelled Kurama excitedly in his mind through their mental connection. "Yep. Let's get the party started," said Naruto to Kurama. "With Kakashi and Kunoichi." "Kakashi-senpai, don't tell me it's Q," said Yugao, but was cut off by Kakashi before she could complete. "Yes, I think it's Kyuubi's chakra around Naruto. But it feels so different," said Kakashi with a hint of astonishment in his voice. To be honest, he couldn't believe what he is seeing right now. It's true that Naruto took on an A-rank missing Nin on their first mission, but seeing him use his Jinchuriki powers is blowing his mind right now. The chakra is full of life force, I can sense it. Even the nature around him is responding to it. "What is this kid Kakashi? I don't believe he is a genin," said Kurenai as she awed at the sight in front of her. Kakashi didn't give a reply and activated his Sharingan to see the fight that is going to happen right now. Just as he activated his Sharingan, Naruto disappeared in a yellow blur, and so did Rashi in his lava cloak. Both of the Jinchuriki were trading blows that appeared to be humanly impossible. Even Kakashi was having a hard time concentrating on their movements. Even with his Sharingan, he was not able to keep up with their speed. With Naruto and Rashi. Naruto was going toe-to-toe with Rashi's taijutsu. He started to realize that even with his Sharingan, it is quite hard to keep up with this guy. After all, he has more than twice the age of Naruto's experience on a battlefield, and he is a hardened shinobi. Naruto started to lose his hopes on this fight. Whatever he tried, the man won't budge in. So you can use up to 3 tails of your beast power, huh? Said Rashi in more of a stating manner. Naruto didn't give an answer to him and instead made a hand sign that created his shadow clone, and both of them simultaneously performed hand signs. Rashi, seeing the clone making hand signs, decided to terminate it. He extended one of his tails towards the clone to poof it away, but it was only a fraction of a second late. The clone yelled Futon de Tapa. The real Naruto yelled Katan, Gokaku no Jutsu, finishing his fireball jutsu. Both the jutsu combined to form an enormous fireball. With the amount of chakra Naruto has, the fireball by no means was in the size of a C-rank jutsu. Rashi knew that even his lava cloak around him will not be able to hold his stand against this fireball. He dodged the fireball and started to prepare a jutsu to counter Naruto's next move. He by now knew that if he gave Naruto even one single opportunity, he can come with a destructive jutsu. He weaved the hand signs required for his boil release jutsu. Yotan, Uuiwa, after which lots of molten rocks came out of his mouth that were directed towards Naruto. Naruto couldn't decide the path as all of them came towards him. Even his Sharingan didn't help him to dodge them completely. He managed to dodge most of them, but were hit by few of the molten rocks at the last, which penetrated even his chakra cloak, giving him some serious damage. His right leg got injured while his left chest was hit pretty hard with one of the molten rocks. "Oh God, that hurts," yelled Naruto mentally. Taking this as his opportunity, Rashi decided to finish off Naruto. He knew that his jutsu was able to damage and slow down Naruto. He quickly made few hand signs and touched his hand on his ground. This created a swamp under Naruto and trapped him in it. Doton, Numachi no Jutsu. He knew that Naruto can break free of this jutsu. But it will take some time, and that window is enough for him to give Naruto a blowing strike. He quickly made few hand signs and yelled Katan, Garyaku no Jutsu. The flames that came out of Rashi's mouth immediately took a shape off a dragon and headed towards Naruto. This jutsu was by no means a normal fire dragon technique, it was something else. But you can't expect anything less from Rashi. Naruto expected this. He knew that he isn't quick enough right now to dodge this. The previous jutsu really did a number on his speed. Rashi had a smirk on his face. There is no way Naruto is going to dodge this. Naruto decided there is only one shot. He can try to either make a strong water jutsu to subside it or make a fire jutsu that overwhelms this. But he didn't have any strong water jutsu. So long his arsenal had destructive jutsus of only fire and wind. He didn't have a water jutsu that can subdue the enormous fire jutsu in front of him. He decided to the latter and hoped for this to work. He is going to keep all his chakra in this jutsu. Katan, Gokamakaku no Jutsu, yelled Naruto. On hearing this, Rashi's eyes widened. Knew that the Gokamakaku Jutsu is the most fabled jutsu of the greatest Uchiha. The man who was at the apex of the clan's visual prowess. The jutsu belongs to Madara Uchiha, the man whose strength rivaled the god of shinobi. This jutsu had the potential to annihilate a whole army of frontline shinobi. If what Naruto made is something truly at this level, he knew that his Garyaku is nothing in front of him. It will be completely annihilated. And what he thought became true. As the fire spewed out of Naruto's mouth, it slowly gained its momentum and spread into huge waves of raging flames that literally covered the entire forest around him. The sheer amount of destructive power around it was something no one could even imagine. The flames engulfed the fire dragon made by Arashi and overwhelmed it completely. Arashi knew that it was going to stop there. His face looked perplexed right now. He knew that the technique is destructive, but he didn't imagine it would be at this scale. The flames quickly made its way towards Arashi. They came towards him like huge waves of water in a sea. But these waves are made of raging fire. There is no way of dodging this. Arashi knew that this will be the end of his life if it is going to hit him. No one can save him now. His chances of survival are pretty much close to zero. Even if he somehow managed to dodge or reduce the impact of this jutsu, he will surely be injured to an extent where he won't be able to move. And that will be the end of this battle. The flames soon reached Arashi and engulfed him, and they even further went out to wipe out the larger portion forest around. With Kakashi and Kunoichi. Kakashi couldn't believe what he is seeing. The destruction this jutsu is going to do is something he couldn't even picture. The whole forest behind Arashi is set on fire as the fire blazed along and the trees started to burn. Yugao, on the other hand, was really afraid of what she saw right now. Her brain just froze at the sight in front of her. She has seen a lot of battles in her career as an umbu, but never saw one like this. The prospect of a 13-year-old genin fighting a fully trained Jinchuriki and setting him on flames is something she never thought of. Kurenai was at an utter loss of words. She couldn't comprehend what the heck is even happening right now. What is Naruto? How much strength is he holding back? He just graduated from academy a few months ago and is a fresh genin if we speak technically. The jutsu they saw right now required more than Kage-level chakra. If they had to subdue this jutsu, they had to have at least 100 proficient water users casting the best water jutsu they had. If anyone asked who is the strongest ninja village after their Hokage, she is sure she would say it is Naruto. Back with Naruto and Arashi. Naruto fell down after releasing the complete fire from his mouth and panted for his breath. That's it. He is at the end of his strength. He can't fight anymore. He is struggling to even keep his cloak on him. He knew that he could pass out any minute. He deactivated his Sharingan and decided that the battle is over. At least that is what he expected. His vision started to get blurry and he slowly started to lose the moment. He walked towards Arashi, clutching the injury on his chest. He walked towards him, deactivating his chakra cloak. He realized that even Arashi had it. Arashi laid on the ground motionless. It was as if almost his death was awaiting him. Naruto got to Arashi finally and slumped around his body and sat there beside him. He took in a deep breath and sat in a meditating pose. After a few seconds, he took out a scroll from his pocket and started to make a complex Fuinjutsu. He made the seal very slowly and with utmost concentration and finally took the scroll and laid it on Arashi's body. He knows Fuinjutsu too. What is this kid? He might be really that bastard Yandame's kid. I guess those rumors are really true, thought Arashi, but he still didn't understand what Naruto was doing. He didn't even have the strength in him to ask. Naruto closed his eyes. He then touched the scroll on Arashi's body and left it with sending in a burst of chakra. After that, the seal took over and spread onto Arashi's body. Arashi suddenly felt a warm chakra flow into his body. His body started to accept it. The chakra went and spread throughout his body, and the scars and injuries on his body started to heal immediately at a rapid rate. Meanwhile, Arashi didn't understand what exactly is happening to his body. He was sure that this kid didn't do any sort of medical ninjutsu on him. All he did was some Fuinjutsu. The injuries on his body slowly started to heal up and he gained his strength to speak. "What did you to me?" asked Arashi in a meek voice, his gaze not leaving Naruto. Naruto still kept his eyes closed and didn't answer. After a while he opened his eyes and decided to answer Rashi's chakra. That is a forbidden technique. It is called Yin and Yang Senin release. I can't say you how to do it. But all I can say is I send into your body a little bit of my Yang chakra and balance it with your Yin chakra through that seal on your body. This will cause a surge of rapid regeneration to your body," said Naruto in a calm voice. Rashi didn't understand how did this kid even know such a complex jutsu. Forget about how he even did it. Naruto slowly got up from his place and started to walk away. "You should kill me when you have the chance, Naruto. I will come again to kill you for my village if I have to," said Rashi, still laying on the ground. "I believe in second chances, Rashi-san. There might be some other way to make peace over our two lands. However, if you try to harm my village, I will kill if I have to. Because it is my family," said Naruto as he turned his head sideways, still showing his back to Rashi. "You earn my respect as a shinobi," said Rashi seriously. He meant every word he said there. "I am sure that I have seen his Sharingan evolve into his Manjikyu. But he stopped it when Kakashi came in between. To unlock and use this dojutsu at such a young age, he is a true descendant of that Uchiha." Naruto just nodded his head and slowly walked away from him as his silhouette faded away. Comment ramen if you got this far, and I will see you in the next video.